Mm, okay, this one's working now.
Homes and kill us
That's how they got
to fight us
accepted
to the
into the
death.
campaign.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that was
An
weird.
initiation of sorts.
I very much pity the person that has to kill
I
me.
fixed it. Thank you, Levy.
Yeah,
Levi.
I
Levy?
honestly,
Levy.
you're probably one of the few that are gonna stay around. I'm
Why are you
taken out
still
for
here?
sure.
No one could get me.
I also
I
have my
mean,
cup.
whoever moves in, whoever kills you has to live with Ghost Girl. I don't think anyone's gonna want that.
You don't have to live with Ghost Girl. You just have to live next to Ghost Girl.
You know what I meant.
I have to get all the dust out of here before I can use it during.
Why are you blowing your mug, Gray?
Because there's dust in here.
Why aren't you blowing your mug?
It's treated leather.
I have one.
Why not?
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're
it
just
does.
jealous.
Well, I am. It's a pretty nice mug.
I wonder if Gray's gonna realize that they're muted.
I'm not.
On our end
Oh.
or in stream?
On our end.
Yeah, I realize that now. I was blowing into my mug to remove dust.
Wait, why don't you use my mug?
Because this is a medieval stream.
Oh, because you're in garb.
So I have to drink out of my fancy cup.
Big old tankard.
Oh.
I did this.
Gray, I am gonna have to request that you speak exclusively in ye old time speech.
In Old English.
You want to know what's funny about that? It wouldn't, and that time would not have been considered ye. The Y lettering is the precursor to T, and would be given the TH sound. So th.
Yeah.
Because
Or
at
teh.
that point, didn't they actually
So-
have that as a symbol for TH?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why we got rid of that.
ye old is not a ting.
Because the thorn, they just disrespected it.
Yes.
Did you know that, like, we say soccer, but most of the world says football?
Yeah.
And then, like,
Wait,
British
yeah.
people hate us for saying soccer?
Yeah.
Do you know that British folks are the ones who came up with soccer? The word
Yes.
soccer?
Really?
Yeah, there was a university that back in the day they had to make slang for
Like
everything that was
men's-
like
men's soccer.
single syllable and then end it with er, and then they went well, soccer, and then America was like, yeah, I'll get on that one, and then Britain was like, nah, but it's
Wait, no,
football
hang
though,
on.
you idiots.
Wait, no, don't actually do that.
Yeah.
We've been missing someone.
Yeah.
Nevacred is here.
He's here.
Okay.
He's here, he's just muted.
And
Because he wasn't at his
5,
house.
6. Yeah, we've got 6 people.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Nevacred wasn't at his house yet.
I meant in the call, you fool.
We're missing me.
No, we're not.
Oh,
We
here.
can be.
This is the garb. Have a little pouch.
Have to wait for stream to catch up.
Stream is caught up for me.
I have bad internet.
I feel that.
So cool.
Apparently not.
Well, I used to have very, very bad internet.
Gray, where's your sword?
I don't have one. Buy me
Where's
one.
Would you like a sword? Gray, would
Yes.
you like a sword?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like a sword.
What kind
I'm
of
not
sword?
gonna
though?
buy you a sword.
Please.
What kind of sword? I think it'd be hilarious if you had like full medieval guard and then pulled out a katana.
I've seen
What if I
people do
traded
it.
you a gun for it?
Then yes.
Don't fuck with me. I have the power of medieval Europe and feudal Japan on my side.
Yeah.
Love that.
Depends on the gun, I suppose. Actually,
I wouldn't want to give up my handgun, so it'd be a 22 long rifle that comes with a scope and bipod 10-round magazine. I don't remember the type of, like, the brand or whatever.
Gun
but
brand.
it's a 22 cal, so I'm gonna pass on that.
That's fair.
I have two 22s. I have a 1020, a Ruger 1022 little semi, and then a Ruger Mark IV, a little 22 pistol. Yeah, they're really fun to teach people how to shoot on. Gray shot my
I have a
22,
Nerf
my
ammo
rifle.
for
Oh, I guess I did.
You remember the little one that went tink?
Yeah.
Wow, that was so long ago. Also, I was definitely not almost late because I was playing video games with Ryan.
That's fair.
Wow.
And then I looked at my watch and went, meh. Fuck. Did the digital equivalent of sprinting over here, you know?
You just hate us. I get it.
Only slightly, it's okay. But I hate everyone equally.
Even Gray?
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
mean.
I appreciate that.
I don't think there's a single person on this planet I don't slightly hate in some way.
Why do you hate me?
Really? Do you need a reason?
Because your microphone's super loud.
It is?
It is now.
Oh. I've always been.
Turns you all the way up in Discord. Yep.
People usually have me at 200% and then say that then say that they still can't hear me.
Alright.
Actually, what do I have you at?
100% for the win.
Okay. I've got Booter at 47. I've got Slug at 60.
What fucking... Do you
Yeah,
have just computer audio
Sterling.
just jacked up way high?
Yes.
Uh,
I have tinnitus and hearing damage.
So I have a hard time hearing things anyways. So
Gotta crank up the volume, otherwise it all kind of sounds muffled.
fair.
Yeah, I've got everyone right around 50%. So whenever new people join, if you hear me go, ah, that's why.
I was gonna say I
Hi,
started
Chris.
start, but like apparently
Probably
not.
switching.
Yeah. He joins back. Can we start?
Yes.
No.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
order pizza.
Can I have some?
Yo, I want some.
Only if you can drive down here.
Okay.
Don't test her.
Pick me up, Slug.
What do I get for picking you up?
Pizza when we get there.
I get pizza if I don't pick you up.
Yeah, but you also get it if you do.
Oh fuck.
No,
Yeah,
we'll make an
cancel it.
amendment. You will receive no pizza if you pick them up.
Oh.
No, no.
Oh, oh man, I'm sorry.
But I'll receive pizza and then I'll give you 30% of it. 30% of
You know
my
damn
pizza.
well it's a lie and you're keeping all of it to your dirty little self.
Yeah, but I don't have to tell you that until we get there.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Got a point.
Maybe I should pick you up.
Don't fall for the trap.
What? 30% of his pizza? That sounds like a good deal.
You could have 100% if you just leave them behind.
Oh shit.
rather have like 30% of 50% or just 50% of 100%?
But if I pick them up, I get to legally ask for gas money. If
This
I
is
don't,
true.
I don't get the gas money. So 30% of pizza and gas money? Or
I hear the gears turning. Fortunately, this offer expires in 15 minutes.
I'm not gonna get there in 15 minutes. Goddamn.
I know.
Not with that
Rigged from
attitude.
the start.
Not with that attitude.
Truth is, kid, game was rigged from the start.
What speed does your car max out at?
101.
What? Why does your car
It's a
suck?
bitch ass car. I don't know.
101. I bet we can make it.
We can make it.
It gets up to a 101 for like a second, and then it's like acceleration power decrease, and its max just goes down to 95. Why is it so hard to speak?
Your car sucks.
It's true.
The worst car. Second only to Prius.
It gets me to Moorpark College round trip on a like half its electric battery, so I'd say it's pretty good.
When you're coming
Honestly,
back
yeah,
from
I'd say that's
Moorpark,
pretty good.
do you take the freeway or do you take the back roads?
Freeway. Only back
Yeah.
road way in would be Olsen.
No, mate. Do you not know the secret way?
Oh, the way that goes underneath the transition from 118 to 23,
Yeah, probably.
where it's like the big
Where
old
you go like up
bridge.
to the freeway on ramp and then you
Make-
just
make
keep
sure you
going
don't
straight
dox
to
yourself.
the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
I literally said that.
I
in my
live at-
college.
That's why I was like, we're getting into dangerous territory
I
here.
don't care.
I do.
And then you just
There,
turn on to
what's your
my
credit card
street, which
number?
is. And anyway, like I was saying, my
it's-
social security number is.
If you didn't know,
555-0199.
it is against Twitch TOS, so
To dox yourself? Or to dox others?
both.
Oh.
That's odd.
That's baloney. I should have the right to dox myself whenever I so please.
We know someone who
Doxing
does
others, I get.
who doxes themselves. He's a sweet old man who will remain unnamed.
Oh, I love
Oh goodness.
it.
I
So long since I watched
can't
one of
even
those
dox
streams.
myself. I don't know.
He's
my own
always
address.
streaming during the morning. Makes me sad.
But thing is, I can dox you, Booter. I know where you live.
Oof.
Yeah, but I don't.
I know.
You don't know where you live?
He doesn't.
No, I don't know my own address.
Oh my good.
So you never get doxxed.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
adjust
Why?
my camera.
But I know where he lives, so I can just go
Why is
dox him
that
if
such
I
a
wanted to.
mood?
I've left my house once since I've moved here.
That seems unhealthy.
No,
Oh, it
twice.
is.
One time I went to
Man.
dinner.
This man is majorly depressed and refuses to admit it.
No, I'm not.
Heyo.
Depression's some capitalist propaganda made by big pharma.
I'm gonna
Anyways,
pretend like you
You're
didn't
half
say
right
that.
in that capitalism causes a lot of depression.
Anyways, let's go and go to the
The tings. Yes, the
You're
tings.
right.
Time.
right
Never
channel.
heard you here.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Now people can see who's talking.
Oh, that's why.
It doesn't pick up automatically which one I'm in, it picks up which one I have it selected to.
Mm,
What a weirdo.
Yeah, you are.
oh.
Okay, let's see.
Still missing Spirit.
I know, I'm about to move Spirit.
Okay.
Spirit
And then
just
I'll-
hates us.
True.
Spirit, say silent if you hate us.
He's laying down for like 2 seconds because he gobbled down food irresponsibly.
So he hates us.
Sounds like it
Good.
to me.
Just a ploy to get out of Chosen.
It's
What do you
true.
think, Gray? Should I get a pizza?
Yes.
Yes,
Ziza.
because I know you haven't eaten in like 3 days.
Yo,
Listen, I'm feeling a
relatable
little bit
though.
called out right now.
Sweet the
Listen.
whole dang pizza.
Do you just call out 3 people at the same time accidentally?
Yeah.
Yes. And no, I ate yesterday. Thank you.
I didn't.
The only thing I've eaten for the past few days is goldfish.
Actually, I've eaten Pop Tarts and cheese sticks, but those aren't meals.
Yeah,
Goldfish is
not.
basically a meal. It's extra cheddar.
I had a Subway
thank-
sandwich yesterday.
Yo. My man.
It was not very good.
Oh. Why not? You literally made the sandwich.
No, I'm not the one that made it, and all the ingredients kind of tasted. Blech.
No, an artiste made it.
Bro literally designed the sandwich and said it tastes bad.
Yeah, because normally when I get it, it tastes delicious. Apparently not this time.
Maybe they had bonk ingredients.
Yeah, probably. All right, let's see what Papa John's has. Otherwise, I might drive down to
Ew.
Little Scissors.
Is Papa John's the one with the guy who's bad, or is that Papa
Yeah.
Murphy's?
That's Papa John's. But Papa John's is
John's is a
also the
bad
one with
dad.
Shaq.
Hypocrite.
There's the bad Papa and the good Papa.
Yeah. Let's go to Shaq Shack.
Shake Shack?
No, Shaq Shack.
Instructions unclear. Something got caught in the fan.
This is not a family-friendly stream. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yes, it is. My
No, it's not.
children watch
The
this.
microwave.
I don't.
My
You don't
keys
have
got
children.
Slammed in the car door.
As far as you know.
Yeah. You don't
I
fucking
mean, they're
know
not
Peter's
my,
life.
my children, but I do have some.
Only I know this motherfucker's life.
Bet.
At age 7, you were 8.
That is true.
I hate you both.
No, you don't.
No, I've already talked about this. I hate you both. Don't worry.
I appreciate it.
You absolutely hate us both.
I like the lack of preferential treatment. I think it's really fair, and I appreciate that.
I think it's unfair towards me because I'm so cool.
I hate you more than most people, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
Ah,
You want to know what I get for my pizza?
meat.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Did Spirit also gonna say pineapple?
Probably.
Because I
You
just saw
seem
you
like a-
unmute and then mute.
Yeah.
You just seem like a very pineapple person.
Yeah, I love pineapple on pizza.
Apple on pizza is wonderful, and I will stand by that.
Yeah, 100%. No, what I get is I get a base sauce barbecue, light barbecue, 3 cheese blend, bacon, Canadian bacon, and then pineapple on top. And then if I'm feeling spicy, I might also get, some grilled onions or jalapeno, like that. It's like a Southern Maui Wowie. Southern Maui barbecue, you know?
You know what? Take the pineapple off, and that actually sounds really good.
See, but I like pineapple, so
I don't.
well then you
So-
can't have any of my pizza. That's okay.
Yes, I can.
All right. So, who wants to recap? Remember, you
We
get a
had a
bronze
bad time.
inspiration.
Yeah, we went from our brothel house or whatever, our sex hotel, and then we went back to the stage where we talked to a bunch of people for a while and had a bad time. And then we went and explored some games and found a guy who was kidnapping sentient animals and creatures who all needed help. And then we kicked his ass right out of town. And then we freed the animals, and now we're gonna go help them for the next 20 sessions plus.
After you finish the festival.
Not right
Oh.
now.
Good job. You get a bronze inspo. Ugh. Don't make that noise.
What was that?
That
Never
hurt.
been to a party
No.
where they have the little like, you stick it in your mouth and you blow out and it makes a little sound.
I hate those things.
Those things are the worst.
Who invented those and why? What was their? Who even were they?
They were you.
Don't
In the
you
future.
slander me like this.
You come back from using the only known time travel device just to bring that
Okay, that
horrible
would be
toy
pretty
to the
funny.
past.
No, now it might. I think it might be me. That would be funny. I'd also do the thing that's like, you have the handle and you spin it around. It just sort of makes a clacky noise.
I hate those.
You know, they make an air raid siren that functions very, very similar to that. Just in case you were curious.
I was actually, thank you.
Alright, let's move to game time.
Never regret. I don't think he's here.
Okay.
I don't think you're here.
I'm not. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah, it's just a lot of hassle to talk.
Oh, okay.
I have a question about inspiration. Is it a
Yes.
declare before the roll type of thing?
Yes.
Always
All of it is except for gold. Gold is retroactive, or whenever you want to.
Snazzy.
I believe in the current timeline, Mina is still back at the tent taking names of creatures,
Yeah.
And I'm there with you.
playing with the fake hat.
Yeah, and all the other guys, all the cute ones. Little dragon guy. Vegetarian dragon.
Will be height.
I didn't hear back, but I understood.
I didn't.
He said we'll be right back. But
No.
back got cut off.
I know.
Then why do you say that?
It's funny to lie on the internet.
Dang.
Spreading misinformation is one of my favorite pastimes. Like, did you know that Booter's cool?
That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. I don't know why
Yeah,
you
that's
go
why-
around telling people that.
Yeah, because I just said I like spreading misinformation on the internet.
Don't believe it. It's made up.
Are we starting the game proper right now, or are we still waiting for everybody else to get
let-
online?
2 people are gone.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks, we're still waiting.
Nevocred's coming, And Dendrick just said
I'm back.
Yep, okay.
Maybe a little bit TMI there, Gray.
Oh my god.
Listen,
Got-
just because it's not a family-friendly stream doesn't mean you can be gross.
Okay, that's it. Stream's over.
Okay, bye.
Oh, sick. I can go play video games.
I can take off my garb.
Cringe, bitch.
Right, be honest. You know you love wearing the garb.
I do, but I don't because it has my corset.
You can loosen the corset.
It is loose.
Just don't wear the corset.
The outfit is not complete.
Stop
Should I get you a faux corset then?
Fashion's
No.
pain.
Those suck.
Yeah, well, if you're complaining about a corset, shut up.
I think the fake ones are worse because they like the plastic boning, they roll on my body. It's weird and it's painful and I don't like it.
Maybe be cooler.
No.
Oh.
It is impossible for Gray to be any cooler.
True.
Don't
Yeah, Gray just
suck
doesn't
up
seem
to the
capable
DM.
of it. He's like way too lame to ever increase the coolness.
True. Well, no. What if they had a sword?
If I had a sword, that would be
They'll
pretty.
have a
Well, it
sword
depends
soon.
the kind of sword that it is.
That is true. Some swords
Claymore.
increase coolness, and
What I
some
want-
swords definitely decrease it.
What I want more than a sword is one of those little belt things, like a little belt hook so I can hook my mug on it.
I
Well,
will
just
make one
get
for you.
both.
Get a sword that has a sheath and like a like belt on it that then has one of the hooks that you can attach your mug to.
I will buy, or I will either buy or make you a mug keeper.
Cool.
And the see if I can pull that sword out. It's a very like elf-esque style sword. I'm not a big
Perfect.
fan of it, but I got it for free.
Should make a claymore though.
See, that's what I want. I want a Schweihander.
And then
You
become
know-
strong enough to just wield it in one hand.
That's what I want.
Use a claymore like a short sword.
I'm definitely big enough to be able to do that, but
But
that sounds expensive.
coward.
Oh.
Indeed.
Right. Now that we are A-okay, Nevocred is coming. It's fine. We should get started. Firstly, where did... I'm so sorry, where did Bimp go?
Bimp and Nevocred went to the fun to play games. We ended off at the staring contest one where Nevocred got the ball in the cup.
Oh yeah, that he's now addicted to.
Yeah.
Good time.
So we don't have background sounds.
Don't?
Nah.
No.
I don't think you re-upped
Oh.
the Discord stream when we
I-
swapped chats.
Oh, I did not. That's my OBS. Let me see.
Someone's kind of cringe.
Listen, the stream can hear it.
So you're saying stream is more important than us?
I'm kidding.
Sure.
So let's start with... Okay, so we've got Bimp and Nevacred accounted for. Where is... Oh, Dendrick.
Here.
Would you
I
have...
listened to the last bit.
Where would you have been?
Honestly, I'm not sure. None of it would seem particularly like the staring game. It would, yeah, that's, yeah, we'll go there.
Okay. Nice. And where was Spirit?
What?
Where were you at the end of last session, like in your mind? You could have either stayed behind with all the animals, or you could have gone with Bimp and Nevacred to the staring contest.
Definitely did not stay around the animals.
Okay. So you went to the staring contest, and I think I put it at that anyways, but I don't remember. So you guys have gone off, and you just finished the staring contest with what is it? Cyclops? The Cyclops. Now what do you do?
Oh.
You have gone through most of the games. I think there's like a game or two, but I don't think there's anything that really interests your characters. Like there's a poetry contest. Wanted to try that.
Oh.
No, I'm fine. I'm content for the rest of the day with this ball and cup. And Nevacrid will proceed to play with ball and cup.
We need to have an
I'm good
intervention.
It hasn't become bad yet.
Yeah.
He just got it. It's okay.
But yeah. So, with all of that, it is starting to get a little bit dark outside. Like it's the sun is it's starting to become dusk. You guys have played a lot of games, ate a lot of food. Now what do you do? Do you return to Nevacred and Enton? Or do you continue to explore?
Turn to Nevacred and Enton? What?
No, do you... Oh, sorry. Do you return to Mina and Enton? Sorry. I said Nevacred instead of Mina because I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
So
Are we doing Nevacred?
What?
Said do we Nevacred? Nevacred is too involved in ball and cup, so I just drag him by his sleeve. Or by his leg, I guess, to...
Remember, Denton and Spirit are there as well. Or Denton. Dendrick. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna leave now.
They are one in my mind.
Wow.
It's Dendrick and it's Denton and Endrick. Anyways.
Denton and Endrick?
Yes. That's what I was making fun of myself.
Okay.
But yeah, so Dendrick and Spirit are there as well.
Oh. Oops.
So What do they want to do?
Is there anybody else at the staring contest?
If you would like to try your hand, you are more than welcome to.
Alright, one more time.
If you would like to try your hand, you are more than welcome to.
Sure, let's go!
Got it. Give me 1 second. Oh, yes, I recall the DC. Make a Constitution. Did I say save last time?
I was like, I don't remember if it was save or check.
Let me see. I'm pulling it up right now.
I don't think you ever decided on one.
No, it is. It's because I'm using it from the book.
I don't know, man. When I questioned you on save or check, I don't remember getting an answer. I just remember confusion.
It's always been check.
Yeah, it's a check.
Alrighty then. That is a 15.
15, you unfortunately blink before the Cyclops.
Oof.
Yeah. And you said you have an insane passive perception?
Me? No.
Oh, it's Spirit that does, that's right.
Yeah, spirits is the highest. I think I have like a 14.
Okay. Spirit? You notice that the Cyclops is a little odd.
Am I able to pick up on how?
Just looks strange. You've never seen a Cyclops, but you're pretty sure that they are not, you know, kind of weird. Like it's hard for you to tell. If you want to investigate further, you can roll a perception.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, perception. Oh, that's only a 10.
You've got a weird feeling, but you're not sure what it is.
Is there any... I remember seeing, like, guards kind of, like, hiding in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Can I find them again?
You can once you leave the tent, because you're pretty sure that looking around in the tent isn't gonna...
Oh, yeah.
The other guard is actually just that good, and they are in the tent with you.
The Cyclops is a guard.
Oh my god, it is.
Cyclops isn't real.
Do I find them when I leave the tent?
Go ahead and roll. Because you're actively looking, it will be, either perception or investigation. Your choice.
That one is a 16.
It's hard to tell with everyone running all around the place. But you feel safe enough.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna, like, just hang around the tent until, like, to see if something suspicious happens. Just keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Isn't Spirit with Dendrick, Nebocred, and I?
Yeah.
Just stop as soon as we leave the tent. You just chill. You leave the group.
I try to hide the fact that I'm staying behind, but I don't particularly announce it either.
I don't know if Bimp or Nebocred would notice. Because Nebocred just got his ball in the cup.
Yeah, I've gotten 1 out of 7, you know? So.
Yo-ho.
I mean,
Dendrick would
I
probably notice.
yeah, I mean, I am like 6 foot something, and I assume that I have heavier footsteps than you guys.
Would have noticed, but also would have been like, ah.
I'll loiter around the areas around the tent, but I'm not gonna go back in and look for him.
Yeah. Spirit is not inside of the tent. Spirit's sitting outside.
Oh, then yeah.
Just watching the tent, yeah.
Chill.
And it takes a little while, but you see a small dwarven man walk out of the tent and close the tent behind him
Without the Cyclops.
without the Cyclops.
Interesting.
You hadn't seen the dwarven man before.
Is this something where I can like assume that it was some sort of like shapeshift thing?
Roll an Arcana.
Oh, I'd be good at this.
Sick. I love that. +0. 14.
You know that shapeshifting, only a polymorph would let him make his size that much bigger, because Cyclopses are not small.
Yeah.
You think this was more, based on what you saw earlier, you think this is more along the lines of an illusion.
Mm.
An illusory Cyclops.
But nothing from what I can see seemed off about the dwarf.
He had a small sack of money that he got from people.
Spirit is just gonna shake their head and
Last fireball.
go to where everyone else went, but not go inside, kind of hang around outside of that area.
Okay. So where did Bimp and Nevacred go? Did they head back to the tent where Mina and Enton are?
That's where Bimp headed if no one else stopped her or went anywhere else.
Okay, just double checking.
Nevercred's just kind of blindly following behind Bim.
So where did Dendrick go?
Dendrick
Still
stayed
by
with
the tent.
Dendrick stayed with Spirit, and then Spirit headed back to the animal tent.
Well, then we stayed with you.
Oh, they stayed?
I mean, yeah, stayed
Okay.
with Dendrick.
Oh, okay. So everyone stayed when the dwarven man left the tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, like, that I'm keeping check of where everyone is. I thought Bimp and Nevacred went off on their own and Dendrick and Spirit were off on their own. Okay. But I was wrong. So. Well. You guys make it back to the tent, and Mina and Enton are just about done categorizing and cataloging each of the creatures.
Yeah, I would assume at this point probably just has an entire like section of her notebook filled up with stuff about like who each of the individual animals is, at least for all the ones that she could actually communicate with.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows what's going on. I may not know exactly what's going on with all of them, but she knows.
Yeah. Certain ones might need, I'll tell you this, certain ones might need a certain spell to be spoken to. And it's not comprehend languages.
It's tongues, maybe.
Are
Speak with
there any of
plants.
them that like where that would be a thing, but she would theoretically be able to like telepathically communicate, and they might be able to write? Because if that was a thing, it would definitely take longer, but she was planning on trying to do that if possible, because she can read anything that they were to write. So if they could understand her telepathically.
They would not be able to understand her telepathically.
Okay.
But
And which ones would those be?
Kitten Fae and the dragon.
Okay.
Wasn't your thing they'd always be able to understand you?
If they can understand a language, yes. But if they don't speak a language, then they wouldn't be able to understand.
Mm-hmm. They Kitten Faye just meows at Enton and like upon seeing new people, like flies over. Just Kitten Faye cannot fly very well at all.
Oh.
Like Kitten Faye's too baby. So
Entirely too baby for this world.
too
Wait
too
until it dies in a fireball.
good. No. Kitten Faye. Kitten Faye meows at everyone and just flutters around slightly. So, what do you guys do? Mina's just about done. Just Kitten Faye and the dragon are the only two unaccounted for.
I think seeing everybody come in, Mina would kind of get up and come over to them and go, "All right, so I have."
And the Kanga bird.
Oh, so the Kanga bird didn't have a name either. Okay. Or not have a name, but couldn't communicate either.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I was able to get information from almost every single one of these creatures. Most of them have names and have stories that they've already told me, except for that one, and that one. And she points out the Kitten Faye, the dragon, and the Kangaroo bird. But the rest of them all have like things going on that they need help with eventually, which is a lot. But yeah, they've all been documented now.
I could get like a little bit out of the kitten and Kanga bird, right? Because I speak Fae, which can be kind of understood with Sylvan.
Mm-hmm. But they more often than not make like animalistic sounds.
Yeah, like nerds.
I don't know, maybe like the animals they are.
Does the Kanga bird sound like a kangaroo or a bird?
Yeah.
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 So they are to be kept there until nighttime rolls around, when they are going to be.
What did you all get up to? Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Mina, for doing the work so I didn't have to.
I was glad to take down information. That's one of the things that I'm good at, so don't even worry about it. So what did you all get up to? Did you win any more games?
Nebocred won a staring contest with a Cyclops, and now he won't put down this ball in the cup.
Looks like a really cool ball in a cup.
I go to grab for the ball in the cup.
What? What are you doing? You want to play? I was on a hot streak, Bimp.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Here, you can play, but don't break it or I'll be devastated. And Nebocred's gonna hand it to me.
She doesn't take it. No. You can continue.
And then Nebocred's gonna go back to ball and cup, and I imagine his lips like shrink down, like Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty when he gets like really into something stupid. His lips just kind of go like that, and he gets like a blank stare.
Yeah.
I'll post an image in the Discord
With, like,
if nobody knows.
Vertical mouth or whatever. Or it looks like it.
It's like the tiny little U mouth. Well, that seems minorly concerning, but I guess he just really likes Ball and Cup. Anybody else win anything?
Copper coin
I
the size of a dinner plate.
definitely lost a staring contest.
I imagine a Cyclops would be really good at a staring contest, since they just have less eye to get irritated. Would they have
Yeah, but
more eye?
it's
Because the big
it's a
eye.
yeah. Evercred beat the Cyclops, but I didn't, and I think he has bigger eyes than me.
Huh.
Does he? Mina, whose eyes are bigger?
I just imagine Bimp going like, whose eyes are bigger?
Like holding heads next to each other. Whose eyes as big as? Which
Yes,
one?
exactly?
I mean, I think generally, Bimp, you're a little bit smaller, so I think your eyes are a little bit smaller.
That's what I was thinking.
Despite the looks, I'm not exactly an eye expert.
Damn. Self burn.
Oh, what are we doing for the rest of the night? I don't know how late the festival is actually going, but
What time is it actually?
It's about to be dusk.
What time is dusk?
Ugh. On the spring solstice? I don't fucking know. Not solstice, the spring equinox? I don't know.
God damn it.
afternoon sometime.
Sometime in the afternoon. Yes.
5 p.m.
Yeah, we'll say like 5:30. But yeah. You see people around you like taking note of what you're doing, like kind of pointing you out, whispering, chatting, talking.
As we're in the tent
No,
that was closed.
as you guys were walking like through the streets and stuff, I forgot to mention that. Everyone takes note of you.
Oh.
Your anonymity is gone.
As
And
I'm dragging the son of a noble who gave the best speech earlier through the crowds as he's playing with ball and cup.
ball and cup, ball and cup, ball and cup. Yeah. So while you guys are deciding and chilling, Spirit's standing outside, but Spirit hears Spirit hears people getting ready for something towards the stage. And
Terrorists?
is it what?
Terrorists?
No. They're
Oh.
getting ready. Not terrorism. I mean, I guess you could get ready for terrorism, but
Kind of boring, honestly. Not even terrorists.
the next event is going to happen soon, basically.
We did lose Spirit though. Did Spirit come in and tell us about this, or are they just standing outside still?
Looks at Spirit.
Spirit said that they were going. Oh, I thought I didn't see that they were backing up now.
They'll peek their head in and say something's happening on the stage, event or something, and then immediately leave.
I think they'd like the abbots would want us there for if something's happening.
If they needed us, they would call for us.
That's fair. I mean, preferably I've had enough public appearances for one day.
People are mean. Ravens. I don't want to go deal with them.
So if you guys stick around for a little bit longer, someone does come in the tent. Spirit sees one of the church hands approach.
Quick, scatter.
Scatter! Yeah.
We need it then.
Yep.
Mina says to said church hand. All right then. And she'll get up from whatever it was that she was doing and kind of pack up the informational supplies and her books and stuff.
I go pull Nevocred out of the corner I left him in. Take him outside.
Where are we going? As he's still ball cupping.
Main stage. There's something going on.
Oh. That's okay. I'll stay back and play ball cup.
No, we're wanted.
We're summoned.
Sorry.
Nevocred will attempt to whistle like a and his crow will come. His Raven will come over and he will give ball and cup to Raven and say, "Hold this for minute. I'll be right back." And then he tries to whistle again. I can't like my voice filter just cuts out my fake whistle because it just sounds so bad. Anyway, and then the Raven flies off.
Hold on. I got you. This is what I imagine. Nope, you can't pick it up. Dang it. It's on stream.
Voice filter
yes, that
denies
is what
which
I
noises are human noises.
I just imagine like a very long S almost sound.
Yes, exactly.
So, you guys are called to the stage where you overlook what in the main courtyard is a huge pile of wood.
Oh shit, we book burning?
That pile of wood is huge.
That is huge.
It's probably gonna burn all night.
Is it like 2 me's? Or is it like 3 me's?
Probably like,
20 U's.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And you think that's only gonna burn all night? That's,
Oh my god.
That's a dangerous level of huge.
No.
Yes. What?
It's just
20
burning, man.
me's? That's skyscraper level.
It's only
Not-
80 feet.
No, not like 20 U's standing shoulder, like on top of each other's shoulders. It's like
Like
the
if
total
I was
mass.
the log, it would be 20 me's. There's 20 logs.
So
Or
20
me size?
child-sized logs.
Yeah, something like that.
That's still quite a bit.
Yeah.
I guess that's more manageable.
So you all are given sorry, I was watching my connection. You all are given torches, unlit torches.
We're lighting the fire?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Just kind of grumbles, "Oh great, more responsibility."
Wait, guys. Can we make it a blue fire?
How?
Bimnan just snaps her fingers, pointed at her torch, as she casts Firebolt on it, and as a blue flame firebolt shoots out and lights up her torch. Blue.
Would it remain blue if it's burning on wood and not magic anymore?
Let's see.
Yes.
Odd or even?
Try to say yes, please.
Odd or even?
Uh,
You're a child. You don't know everything.
Odd. No, I chose odd.
I chose odd.
I'll choose even.
Why are you choosing multiple?
Fine.
I'm the only
I
one
want
that
even.
matters. I chose odd.
Fine, I'll take even then.
What the fuck? I had even.
Yeah, you and me are even pals. even Stevens, you
Why
might
do I
say.
have to share?
'Cause I don't want to share with Slug. It's
that's
disgusting.
fair.
Gross.
So the fire stays blue.
No.
No, she's just holding a blue torch prematurely.
Yeah, I know. It's like no one else's torch is lit.
Mina will just kind of lean over and hold out her torch, like, can you light mine from yours so it'll be blue?
Light.
Does it also transfer and be blue?
Yes.
Cool. This will probably impress people, which is, like, if I'm honest, the exact opposite of what I want to do, because that just means more attention, but it'll be cool.
If it makes you feel better, I'll be the one that's getting the attention because I created it.
True. True.
We mix
Am I done?
blue fire with red fire. Will it make purple fire?
Will it?
Nebuchad's gonna turn to a page in his book and, read some words and wave some hands in front of the torch, maybe, and then it will light. It'll be red.
And then I snap my fingers at his casting firebolt, see if it mixes.
It's just red.
Aw.
I will cast Conflagrate on my torch, and I want to try and make white fire. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I've ever tried to change fire color before.
Conflagrate? Let me see.
Conflagrate. It's a
Was that
cantrip.
one of the news?
Yeah.
It is one of the new ones.
Let me look at it because I think it has like a certain. Conflagrate. Da.
Burn a target and make them susceptible to fire. Make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Conflagrate since it's such a bad one is like not a bad one, but like
What?
it's not bad. I'm saying like
It also doesn't light them on fire. It just marks them with a fiery rune.
No, they take 1d6 fire damage.
And is marked
And they
with
mark it with firing.
They're on fire and marked with a rune.
Yeah. It hits them with fire and then marks them.
let me see. Fire colors. Let's see what color Conflagrate is. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 10 fire colors that you can have. Let's roll for it, shall we? Would you like to roll for it?
Yeah. What are these colors?
I'll tell you.
What?
You gotta roll for it.
A d10?
Yeah, D10.
5.
You have a yellow-green flame.
Oh. I point at it.
Because of your chaotic magic, it changes color every time you cast it.
Yes. I point at it and go, look at this one. This is a pretty
You
color.
make a rainbow flame.
Ooh. Okay, that's cooler actually. I didn't realize we could do that.
What?
Anybody else have any other fire colors?
I think I can make other ones.
You can? How?
I don't know.
I mean, we can always just add salt to it.
Does someone want to
What?
lend me their torch?
Do we have time to get the salts?
I mean, I
Yeah, how are
have
like
some
the
in my
abbots and
bag.
people waiting on us, reacting to this? Like, are they
Yeah.
just chill and letting us do this, or are they like
Yeah,
trying to rush us?
the crowd is in awe. So they're like, ooh, ah.
Oh,
There's
there's like no big speech or anything. The crowd's just watching us the entire time.
Well,
Yeah.
we were never told to like do it yet. We
Yeah, you're
started on
just
our own.
you're just supposed to sit there and like wait for them to talk, and now you're just doing stuff.
We
Yeah.
weren't told shit.
I point over to. I look over at one of the people who doesn't have a lit torch yet, and I go, Will one of you guys lend me your torch so I can light it?"
I think Spirit, Dendrick, and Mina torches aren't lit.
Let
Oh, wait.
mine with blue, right? Or,
Right. I
Yeah.
just remembered.
Never creds.
Never cred lit his.
Spirit and Dundrick
Oh,
are the
yeah.
only two.
That's right.
Is Dendrick gonna do fancy salts with his?
I was thinking about it.
The only thing is that you know once the salt once the salt is used up, it will turn back to a normal color because it's non-magical. But science.
It could be a really, really big flare up of color and look cool.
Just
be
constantly throwing
cool.
salt into the fire. It's up to you, Dendrick. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna, like, right when I go to light it, I'm also gonna throw some salts into it.
Okay. What color are you going for? And I'll tell you if
I-
it's
Ooh, good question.
magnesium sulfate. Is one that you have. Probably borax. Saltpeter.
Potassium chloride would also be something that I would have, right? That's like a purplish color when it burns.
Yeah.
Purple's what we were missing.
Then yeah, I mean I could do that.
We weren't able to make purple, so now we just need purple because we're lacking it. You know?
Mm-hmm. And then all that's left is Spirit's torch.
Spirit,
Spirit is not lighting it yet.
but do you want Enton to light it?
Do you have a way to light your torch?
Not. Do I notice if like the people who were supposed to talk are like getting mad at us?
Yeah, you would be able to notice if they were.
Are they?
But they aren't.
They are not.
Okay.
Who's gonna get mad at the Chosen?
I mean, they can still be mad. They just probably won't voice it. Spirit will just hold out their torch.
I cast Conflagrate again.
Roll a d10.
8.
Violet.
You just had to go and steal Dendrick's thunder.
I point at it and go, is that good or do we want another one?
This is fine, thank you.
Now we just got a bunch of colorful torches.
I think it's probably only now that Mina actually realizes that like there were people who were waiting to talk, and she like shrinks down a little bit and goes, oh.
The once you guys are all done, the Abbess Magdalene walks to the front and she says, "This equinox marks the first equinox we have with this round of Chosen. We are proud to have them and excitedly await all of their achievements in the coming years. We welcome them as they both figuratively and literally light a fire in the heart of our city. If you will." She motions at the Chosen to walk down the stage.
Imagine a little go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's handlers with you guys, and they like they put you where you need to be put. So you guys are in a circle around the fire. Magdalene looks out over the horizon, and the sun is just about gone, and she says, "Well, with that, we're ready." if you will.
And we light it.
You light it just as the sun is, like, gone over the horizon.
Are we all just like simultaneously dipping the torches onto the fire? Are we like shucking them or?
Nope.
we-
It's like there's like an area where like each of the like some kindling comes off the sides so that you can light it without being like right up in it. So and then the kindling is also mixed with just a little bit of magnesium to pull it, because it lights very fast.
Yeah. Magnesium.
Mm-hmm. So it's the tinder line is just sprinkled with a little bit of magnesium to catch.
Wait, but that's gonna change the color of the fire.
For a moment. Anything that's magical would be fine.
Assist.
Mm-hmm. From there though, the colors all mix and everything until the fire is just... Oh no, I dropped my dice. Let me see.
Oh, so when we light the fire, I cast Conflagrate one more time to just add another color.
Okay. Roll for your conflagrate color.
6.
Aww.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's green.
Did you already get 6?
No,
I
he got 8.
5. Got 5, which was a yellow green.
Then never mind. I retract my aw.
High or low?
Hi.
High? Okay.
The pyre explodes into TPK.
Yes.
Aerosol.
And then let me just do odds or even. This is in my own mind. Even odd. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting outcome.
Is
The
there
f-
terrorists?
No. The fire turns completely black.
How
It's-
do people react to that? Like the crowd and the abbots.
At first they're like it went a little like rainbowy. It was white and then it went rainbowy and then it just mixed together and then it turned into a black flame.
And then everyone clapped because they thought it was part of the trick.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Bim's eyes are astonished at what we somehow did.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, is this what happens when you mix different colored fire?
This looks concerned.
It goes from black to, like, after a few minutes of it burning, it starts shifting colors.
Oh, so that was supposed to happen.
And it'll
I hope so.
rotate through colors but eventually settle on white flame.
We just inadvertently created the coolest fire ever
Mm-hmm.
that these people will ever see.
I think we're so cool. I
Yeah.
hate it.
Ow. So, from there, you all are able to just be like one of the handlers go and say like you can do whatever you want now, like there's no more obligation for you to be around. And under the darkness of night, the special guard you can assume is moving the animals.
Whoa. Do we just go back there to oversee it to make sure they're safe?
I feel like that feels like. I mean, if there's more like nighttime festival stuff going on, then maybe we could consider doing that. But
No, it's basically all the same stuff, but like special, like because it's dark now, and they have each of them have little lights and candles, and some of them have magic fires, like floating around. Like you see a bunch of dancing lights in the air, stuff like that.
What if we roasted marshmallows on the fire?
fire.
Do we have any marshmallows?
No.
When were marshmallows invented? Do marshmallows exist, Gray?
Oh my god, we're gonna get into that, but we didn't get into the samosas existing, like, cause, you know,
Yes.
India exists here too. Alright. Oh, come on!
Well, even,
The closest place
marshmallows
to
are like
the closest place to India is Zenistrat, and I think feasibly that would work.
It's
But,
the
like,
difference between a
marshmallows
culture
are like
making
a-
your food
and some dude just inventing it.
yeah.
As for marshmallows, sorry, my dogs are freaking out. As the, let me see, marshmallows are made with, I have a recipe for marshmallows. Cornstarch would exist, so that's one of the big steps.
According to Wikipedia, marshmallows have been around since 2000 BCE. The ancient Egyptians made the first prototypical marshmallows using honey. So, does Egypt exist here?
Kind of.
Does-
What do you mean, kind of?
Zenistrat.
Zenistrat can't be Egypt and India.
It
Why not?
it literally can, because I said so.
Oh, jeez.
Get wrecked.
If we go to Zenistrat and there's no pyramids, I'm gonna break something.
I will not have pyramids because pyramids were built completely on massive
Like-
slave labor.
Built by the aliens and put back in time because we'll need them one day.
Okay.
Do you know how many things were built with slave labor?
I know.
least 7.
So anyway,
What?
let's roast some marshmallows.
Yeah.
Or let's roast proto marshmallows.
Proto mellows.
Proto mellows.
Yeah. You guys got a 19 on the roll for the fire, whether the fire was going to be crazy colored or not. And that's why I asked high or low. If it was low, it would have just turned into normal fire.
That would have been so lame.
I know. Why was that even an option?
Because not everything's the way that you want it to be.
You just hate us.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
actually.
Everything is the way I want it to be.
They definitely hate us, and that's why they gave us a wonderful display of awesome fire.
Yeah, exactly.
We got lucky and rolled for it.
Yup. All of you are correct. Anywho.
Oh, no one wants to do anything. We go back to the tent to oversee. Because it's...
Marshmallows.
Oh, that's right, we're doing that. Never mind. We gotta go get
okay.
marshmallows then.
I'm sure there's somewhere selling them.
I want to go sleep.
Oh my god, I almost forgot. Neville-Crit's gonna fake whistle again. It's fallen.
You really like the bowling cup, huh?
Well, you know, it is a game of true skill, and, you know, it makes you feel good when you're truly skilled, you know? And then Neville-Crit's gonna look right down and do the Nevocrid's face when playing Ball Cup 2000 face.
I imagine his tongue is sticking out of the corner of his mouth and his little eyebrows are furrowed. Like,
That would be more realistic, yeah.
Nope, it's already canon that it's Rick from Rick and Morty.
He just polymorphs into Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, only his face though.
Oh.
Really weird enchantment.
Would
And
we
it's
need to be
true
able to pick
polymorph.
up that he's like addictively into Ball and Cup?
It's been like not even an hour.
I mean, it has been more than an hour, but man just got the game today. Like, let him enjoy his newfound winnings.
Yeah, if you get a kid a new toy and they play with it for more than 3 days max, they're addicted. There's something wrong. That's not how kids work.
Up. Okay, I'm making sure I have what I need for my medicine. I gotta take it. Okay. Yes, you guys roast marshmallows and you get ready to go do what you're gonna do afterwards.
I definitely uses telekinesis to perfectly roast the marshmallows to get them like right in the perfect spot.
Does the
Nice.
same with Mage Hand.
Even though this was Nevocrid's idea, he is completely enthralled in Fallen Cup and is not roasting marshmallow.
We'll be sure to give Nevocred at least one marshmallow then.
Nevocrid will bare fist the marshmallow and just shove it in his face. He is sticky as fuck now.
Bimp hands him a second one, not knowing that Mina gave him one.
Nevocrid will use the opposite hand, so now his opposite hand is
Oh.
also sticky.
So now Ball and Cup
Oh
is
no.
sticky.
And Fallen Cup
Covered
is sticky.
in
It's
molten
so sticky.
marshmallow.
Oh,
Covered in
no.
proto marshmallow goop.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
This is his dream.
Oh, God, I didn't know we were doing horror in this session.
Man,
Dad
Nevocrid
like
can never
looks
be
at this
safe.
like, oh god, he'll
So-
never recover.
By the time you guys are done roasting marshmallows, you can go do what you want. You guys take as much time as you want, and you guys have a great time.
Go check out the tent. Is everything going smoothly?
The tent is being taken down. The animals are not there.
Oh shit. Where'd they go?
You guys were roasting marshmallows after it got dark.
I know, but
While the tent's being taken down, can we ask one of the officials?
Yeah. Oh,
Without looking up.
they've been moved to the church.
Which church? Aren't there like 17?
The main church, Hayfears, where you all are staying.
Oh, slumber party.
Hard Eyes thinking of slumber party while still playing Ball in the Cup.
That's good to know.
Well, are we heading back there then?
I suppose. I really can't think of anything else to do tonight.
Dendrick, you've been quiet.
The city's quite large. I'm just taking everything in. Not a lot to say, you know? Sometimes it's better to sit back and observe. That being said, s'mores does sound delicious.
They already roasted marshmallows.
Yeah, we
I
already
know.
did that, Dendrick.
I didn't.
What? There were extra marshmallows. were there. Why didn't you?
I didn't ask. Sorry.
Okay.
Have to do s'mores another time. We'll probably be doing a lot of traveling, and we'll have bonfires.
I'll be excited for that. For now, I'm all right doing whatever.
Out of character, just imagine coming upon just a group of kids traveling without any adults, just having a bonfire in the middle of the woods.
Stick marshmallows on rainbow-colored fire.
Even better, black-colored fire.
Oh god. I was gonna leave it black, but then I realized that it would emit no light.
Yeah.
It would emit light. It would just emit black light.
Everyone. Darude Sandstorm starts to play.
Except it's like Middle Ages and everyone's so dirty, so you just see like the black light lighting up spots and splatters everywhere.
Disgusting.
Did you go back
Disgusting.
to the church?
I'm assuming so.
To the
So-
church.
Okay.
I mean, we'll start assertively charging towards the church, but like, not charging, just like stopping.
Why are we running?
I don't know.
So, you guys get back to the church. Now what? I know that some of you are fucking exhausted after the day you've had.
I go check on the animals, and when I see they're okay,
Mina would do that. Mina would do that as well.
I'm
when I
like,
see they're okay, I go pass out.
yeah, I'm like, they're definitely animals and they're okay.
Are you sure though?
Mostly.
Oh.
I know there are, like, a couple plants.
Is that a joke? Or did I just insert a joke there when there was?
You inserted a joke.
Oh, I enjoyed what you said nonetheless.
That's good. Anyways, who goes and passes out?
Bimp.
Me.
Spirit.
I thought Spirit didn't sleep.
Spirit's
Well-
social battery is empty.
Yeah, they're just gonna go flop on the floor, face first for a couple hours.
Spirit walks into a dark room, sits in the corner, and just looks at the ground.
I mean, I gotta keep up the sleep paralysis demon joke somehow.
What about Nevacred? Dendrick.
I imagine Nebocrid ball and cupping is just gonna follow the group to like check on the animals, and then follow one of the group members, which I will now just let die, to see if Nebocrid follows Mina into their room or Bimp into their room.
Oh, I've been like pulling you. I probably would have just dragged you to your room.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nebocrid will just be standing in front of his room playing ball and cup.
Dendrick would probably head down to like the dining hall and would be studying the magic runes and stuff before going to bed.
Got it.
Mina would probably stay up and just like do her regular writing of like names of people, and then hearing Nevacrid still in the hall, just the clacking of the ball and cup, she'd eventually stick her head out the door and be like, Nevacrid, go to bed. Or at least go in your room.
I hold on. I will in just a minute. I just want to make a couple more. Then I have to go wash my hands. I got sticky.
If you're still out there ball and cupping in another 15 minutes, I'm going to take the ball and cup away from you. You need to sleep and
You
clean
can
yourself.
try. Neville Crid will actually sound a little aggressive when he says you can try.
Um,
Just give a kind of suspicious look and then slowly slide back into the room and close the door. Still keeping an ear out for if in 15 minutes she can still hear him ball and cupping.
Nevercrid will ball and cup towards the washrooms to wash his hands.
He will ball and cup towards the washroom.
Oh my god. Okay. So Nevercred. Does Nevercred eventually go to sleep?
No. Nevercrid lets the 15 minutes expire, like, just literally just inside of his room with the door closed, still ball and cupping.
Unless she could hear him in his room ball and cupping after that time, she's not gonna go after it.
I assume these sound effects are like little plinks, and then the occasional "oh" or "yes." Like that's the sound effect of ball and cup.
The sound of wood clacking together,
Clack,
and
clack,
then
clack.
eventually just like one really solid one of the sound hit it or of the ball actually getting in the cup, and then jubilation.
Exactly.
Nevercred has an addictive personality. Noted.
Nevercred also rolled a nat 1 on the check to see if he would be addicted to this game.
Okay, but also I need to know what kind of cup and ball are you imagining?
I imagine.
Yes.
I imagine it has a. It's like a. So you have a goblet, but the stalk is a lot longer and wooden. There's no ring at the bottom to allow it to stand on its own.
Got it.
And then there's like a string coming out of the middle, and then there's a tiny wooden ball instead of a rubber ball.
Yep. Okay. Let me post it in general so that everyone gets the same mental image. Bless you.
Thank you. That one kind of hurt.
That was what I was imagining.
Image. Which Abbott is that? Oh, that's an anime character. Never mind. I was excited.
Oh.
I'm gonna go grab some pizza. I'll be right back. I'm
Okay.
starving.
Go ahead. So Nevercred does not sleep that night?
Exhaustion level. Yeah. Is Mina doing anything? Can Mina hear me?
Yeah, should I make some kind of like perception check? Because she would definitely be listening to it. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
I'm not sure how well she would be able to hear
Roll a
it.
perception check if you're actively listening for it.
Okay. She definitely would be.
Eavesdropping on my nightly activities.
What's Mina's bonus? There it is. An unnatural 20.
You can definitely hear him ball and cupping.
I think knowing that he was in his room at the very least, she would give him a little more time, but after a couple of hours, she would probably be like getting a bit of like misophonia for the constant like arrhythmic sound of clanking wood. So she would get up and it like kind of in a huff and go to Nevercred's door and knock.
Someone please give us fan art of Mina just laying in bed in her room, just like
Bloodshot
wide
eyes.
open, just clacking sounds in the distance.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she just knocks on the door aggressively. Nevercred!
Mina, it's very late. You should be asleep.
Nevercred? I cannot sleep with the constant sound of those chunks of wood clashing together and you getting excited every 10 minutes when it actually works.
Hey, it's more like every 3 or 5 minutes. I'm getting good at this game, Mina. Nebuchadnezzar will like get up and open the door.
See Mina with her regular eyes as wide as her like abnormal eyes are constantly, so it's just five huge bloodshot eyes, and like she's like her hands are like up in front of her and her fingers are like twitching a little bit as she's like making like anger hand gestures.
Mina,
Nebuchadnezzar.
your eyes are so red. You should. I used to read a lot before bed, and my eyes would get just that red. I think maybe like call it quits 15 minutes before you want to go to sleep.
You need to go to bed and stop with the ball and cup.
It's so fun. Have you tried?
I have not. I am not interested.
That's rude.
You must.
I mean, just let me get a few more and then I'll stop.
You have been. How long? How long? Well, this is like after probably like 2 hours.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, a few. I don't like. Let's say like I'm getting better, so like probably like 10 minutes, maybe like. But if I get on a hot streak, I won't stop. So. Like I will.
I will make it. I will make a deal with you, Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes.
If I can can play ball and cup and get 10 wins in a row, will you go to bed?
10 wins in a row? You're setting
10
the
wins in a
bar
row.
very, very, very high right now. My
Yes,
record
I
is
am.
6, and
And
I've
if
been practicing for the
and
all
I will-
day.
And I will outdo you, and you will go to bed.
That I want to see you do it, but I also don't want you to do it and make me feel bad about myself. So this is an
Fine,
interesting predicament. Here,
if I can-
if you can get 10, I will go to bed, and then Kurt will hand over ball and cup. But right before giving it to Mina, he's gonna try one more time for himself, and then hand it over.
Just holding her hand out, waiting.
Mina's gonna get addicted too. It's gonna be a real problem.
Can we hear this in our rooms?
Mina
He's
is
not
quite
being
upset.
quiet, so probably.
I like to
Probably.
imagine that Spirit is just sitting outside of a door trying to guard something and they didn't notice them.
The Nebuchadnezzar's
see
gonna
that.
try one more ball and cup.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll for it?
Heck yeah.
Did you make it?
Like 16, so I'm gonna say yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know what the DC is.
Oh,
DC's 16.
Sick.
you have to make
Mina's just holding out her hand.
DC
You're-
16 dex check 10 times in a row, and you're gonna get addicted.
I'm gonna hand it over to Mina.
She takes it, hold it out in front of her, doesn't even move her hand, and uses her telekinetics to just lift the ball into the cup 10 times in a row.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! After Nebuchadnezzar sees this a couple times, Nebuchadnezzar's gonna try to snatch it out of your hand and yell, and he's going to be very upset at
She
this
will lift it.
cheating.
She will lift it 10 feet in the air as fast as she can with the telekinetics.
Nebuchadnezzar will. Oh, I don't want to accidentally break it, but I think in the heat of the moment, Nebuchadnezzar would try to. No, I don't know. I know magic yet. Fuck this damn game. All right, so sorry. Nebuchadnezzar will just try to jump and get it. Say, Mina, stop! You're cheating! And then like, jump and like. sad as little hops.
I love
Can you
how
check to get it out of the way fast enough, or is it do I get it?
I think you're taller.
Oh,
Okay.
I would just say roll initiative.
Is Spirit there?
Yeah, I mean,
Spirit
yeah.
can hear all of this.
Oh, well, Spirit, after a couple hours, would have had to sit outside someone's door and guard it to get a rest, so...
I mean, you just said Bimp's story.
Yeah, but that was a joke for the picture. I don't know if I'm actually, like, has it been long enough where I would have to guard
Yeah,
something
it was
for...
like 2 hours that Mina
Okay, how
suffered with
how high up is it?
It's
I mean, I said that she just rocketed it like 10 feet in the air with the telekinetic routes.
How high are
Alright.
the ceilings?
Spirit's gonna walk over, hop, and grab it, and then sit down with it, and just go back to guarding the door.
Spirit's got a 4-foot hop.
Spirit's quite tall.
Oh
I
no.
would
Yeah,
be
plus my
surprised.
hand if I raise
Yeah.
it completely up.
That's right.
Nebuchad's gonna be like, "Thank you, Spirit. Wait, where are you going?" And then walk back walk after Spirit.
Mina will like honestly probably not even notice Spirit coming up and will just like think in her head, you know what, that works as well, but then seeing Nevercred go after them, she'll like stand in the way and go, Nevercred, you need to sleep, and I need to sleep, and we all need to sleep, except for Spirit, who is doing a wonderful job. You cannot ball and cup all night.
You can have it back in the morning.
I have to pee, and Nebuchad's gonna storm off to the bathroom in like he's going to like dramatically stomp so everybody knows he's upsetty spaghetti.
For as long as Nevercrid's not there, Spirit's gonna play with it, and as soon as they hear Nevercrid come back, they're gonna stop.
Amazing. Now Spirit's addicted.
Bim just after hearing Nevercred storm away and just now hearing ball and cup noises outside her door just
Like-
comes out.
Like Mina's probably just gonna sit against her door and just continue to listen. Like,
It was only for like the few minutes that Nevercrid was gone. It wasn't like a long time.
For a while, I think Engin's just been like looking through a crack in his door, just like peeking at it, all of this.
Everyone's fighting.
Also, when Bimp opened the door, I can imagine Spirit fell backwards because they were leaning against the actual door and not like the wall or the frame.
Oh.
Do the
Okay,
doors open inward or outward?
inward.
Oh, rip Spirit.
Yeah. Spirit, as you fall, the ball lands in the cup. You feel a sense of joy.
Oh no.
do we have to roll for
can
addiction
I-
again?
Yeah, can I like see if something's weird with it?
Yeah.
What would I roll?
Uh,
Or do I need a spell?
you can roll Arcana to see if this is a magical effect.
Oh, sweet. The thing that I have nothing in.
Oh,
When
11.
Mina was cheating, did she get the good feels?
I imagine because of the fact that she was absolutely cheating and not actually playing, like, doing the ball and cup action, it wouldn't have triggered.
That'd be funny.
Otherwise, she just got like 5 or 6 shots of super dopamine. For
Right
the-
in a
until-
row.
She was stopped.
I got 11.
yeah. You do not know if this is magical or not, but you did it.
I'm gonna walk over to. I'm actually Bimp opened the door on me, so I'm just gonna hold it up and be like, "Do you know if this is weird?" While
She's
still
sta-
laying flat on their back.
She's okay. Bimp is standing there groggily, and she's not wearing her normal daytime clothes. She's wearing more just like nighttime, nightwear, whatever. And previously, you haven't seen her upper right arm, but now you do. And as you're holding this up to her, you notice scar, but it's in the shape of something on her upper right arm. Assume keep good passive perception. To you, it looks like a wolf head.
Well, I mean, my passive perception is 20, so probably.
Yeah, you notice it's a wolf head that's just on her arm, and she takes it. And I cast Identify on it. Wait, no, shit, I don't, because I don't have the pearl. Fuck.
Does anyone have Detect Magic?
I mean, I do. I cast that.
Okay. This is magical.
What's cool?
Enchantment. Or...
No, that feels like enchantment.
Yeah, I was like enchantment or...
Abjuration is protection. Spells.
Good feelies.
Enchantment's is more like mind manipulative stuff.
Yeah. Okay, enchantment.
Evocation, run.
It's magical.
Oh yeah, by the way, Dendrick, everyone is being loud and like shouting outside of the doors and like Nevacred's all upset.
I would still be down in the dining hall.
No, this was 2 hours later.
Oh. Yeah, I'd be asleep.
It woke up Bimp, but Bimp's a light sleeper, so.
Spirit is gonna stand up and say when the ball went in the cup, I felt happy. Is that how I describe it?
Yeah. Joy, happiness.
Yeah, I felt happy, which is probably why Nevacred kept playing with it so much.
Makes sense, given the nature of it. Or the spell school behind it. Wait, how did you end up with this? What did I miss? I've heard a lot of yelling.
Oh, you know. They just look at me now.
Mina's back in her room.
Oh.
She's sitting on the inside of her door, just seething.
The sounds of ball and cup were loud enough to anger Mina, who tried to take it by using magic and floating it in the air when I just kind of grabbed it.
I want to give this back to Nevacred because it's his. Who am I to deny him his fun? But I don't want it to cause issues amongst the group.
You can have it back in the morning, just so long as everyone can sleep.
Okay. I'll hold on to this for now. Don't tell him I have it.
Okay.
I think Nevacred's done peeing. Nevacred's not stomping as hard coming back. Do I just see you kind of on your back, head in Bimp's room, and like legs out in the hall?
No, they got up once they heard that it was magic.
Did you... Are you facing Bimp's door?
Yeah, I'm like facing the inside of the room.
Nevacred's gonna do a perception check to see if it's in your hands still. If that's cool.
A sense ball and cup check.
Yeah, ball and cup check.
But this
I got like a 14 plus something.
I
Oh,
cast
yeah.
Detect Ball and Cup.
18 to see if it's in their hands. Do I see if it's in their hands?
It's not in their hands, but remember, Spirit does wear clothes.
Can I see, does it look like the door to Bimp's room is still shut?
Um,
It's open.
yeah, it's open.
Neville Crit's gonna like throw his round like, hey, hey, and then instead of trying to whistle, he's just gonna blow a raspberry to summon his bird. His bird, like fly out of his open doored room at like Pip's door. It's like, hey.
Spirit, you have enough time to close the door.
I will definitely do that. And then I don't think that Spirit's smart enough to do that. They're gonna close the door.
The crow cannot, or the raven cannot, excuse me. The raven cannot complete its mission because the door got closed in its face.
Dang, I could be kind of mean right now, right here.
Well, is Spirit mean?
Kill the raven.
No, probably not.
Would Spirit do it to help a friend?
Potentially. Yeah. How am I allowed to cast sleep on Nevacrin?
You mean yeah?
Well, I know that some DMs don't allow that kind of stuff.
You have to do so with Nevercrud's consent.
Okay.
Let it happen. I think this could be funny.
Alright, go ahead and roll that sleep. See if you match his
Alright.
health points. Or you can choose to fail.
They're gonna try.
I'm gonna try to
That's how
stay
it
awake.
works. I think
I
it's...
don't think you can choose to fail.
Oh,
sleep.
right, because you have to do the hit point. Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
at this
that's
point, we should be able to pretty easily hit those hit points.
25.
Oh, yeah, I'm out. So I imagine you slam the door in the Raven's face, and Neville Crit's gonna start like running, being like, "Ah!" like, because the Raven like I think like smacked into the door, and then as I'm running to get my Raven, you cast sleep, and I just face plant.
Yeah,
into
anyone
the
who's
floor.
watching will see like Spirit just like throw out a pinch of pocket sand and never
Sand!
scribbles.
I think I'm the only one.
Spirit
that
is going
sees
to
this.
run as soon as the spell is cast to like catch you.
I feel like
You
I'm the only
fall-
one that sees this. Everyone else is in their rooms.
You fall short, and Nevercrud skids across the floor just a little bit.
Do they look hurt at all?
No. Maybe
Alright,
his
I'm gonna-
pride, but he's asleep, so he has no pride.
How long does this last for?
A minute?
A minute. I'm going to pick him up and put him in his bed and then try to leave before the minute's up.
The thing is that I imagine it lasts because Nevercrud's probably exhausted.
Yeah.
So
He'll like wake up at the end of the minute and then be like half asleep anyway and just be like, oh, back to bed.
Oh man, this was just a weird dream.
Starts dreaming of ball and cup, goes back to bed.
I just see this happen and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, after I see a door slam, hear Nevercred yell, and then faceplant skid. Just open my door again.
To see Spirit just with Nevercred over their shoulder, dragging Nevercred behind them by the feet.
I imagine more of like a princess carry for Nevercred. Where like, have you ever seen someone dead asleep in the princess carry?
Yeah.
Their arms are just like, and their head's like way back.
Is he okay?
That was weird. He's just asleep.
As still half asleep, not realizing that, just like not realizing she's in her PJs, sticks right side out of room, and Enton, you also see Wolf, or at least scarring on her right shoulder.
Oh, real quick, I was just looking at this spell. Nevercred isn't immune to being charmed, right?
think hold on.
Royalty, immune to being charmed.
Is he an elf?
Nope.
I don't think elves are even actually immune to charm, are they?
They have advantage against being charmed.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's
so, yeah.
as good as you can get, at least for now.
Wait, I can't be put to sleep magically.
No.
Yep.
Why?
Really?
Elves.
Wait,
You
you're an.
don't know this is
Oh
the
my-
canon yet. Nobody knows.
Well, this is a way for everyone to find out.
The
Wasted
spirit
the-
just throws sand in your face, and you go, "Oh, what was that?"
What the heck? Hold. Wait, what did we decide the curse words were for Fjordheim?
I mean, what did you
Snow.
decide?
Wasn't it
I think
snow?
it was snow.
What the snow are you doing? And then Lake goes and picks up his raven that slammed into the door.
I'm gonna kind of like look at my hand, and would I know this about elves, or would I just
History.
think that okay.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, because Zenton's like watching.
Well, do you
Through
know
the crack in my door, I got a
do you know
9.
what Spirit did? You ever seen Sleepcast?
Yeah, I used to have it.
Oh.
I cast it myself.
Oh yeah.
I got a 14.
I got a 9. So I'm really bad at history.
You know that certain races are immune to sleep, and usually it's elves. Elves don't sleep, they meditate.
I am going to ask Nevercrid, is your bird hurt?
Nebelcrid's gonna just start blowing raspberries, and I don't think. How many points of damage would it have taken from flying into the door?
A good dizzying amount, but it didn't die.
Okay, cool. So I'll blow raspberries and it'll perk up. So I think he's fine.
I'm gonna, just in case, gonna cast Healing Word on it. If
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
sure it's a familiar. Does that how does that interaction work?
You just
If
heal
it-
the familiar.
Oh, neat.
Familiars have HP.
I know, but I thought healing word had to target creatures, and I didn't know familiars were creatures.
They are.
Oh.
But familiars have like 1 to 4 HP at best.
I
Yeah.
think it depends
well,
on the
it
elf.
got back 8.
Cool.
Wait, yeah, I think so.
How much did it take?
Not
I
even.
don't know.
one.
Because it has
Half.
1 HP.
I feel like it's asleep because it would have been in the area of the sleep spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
Oh.
it's sleep. But it's a
Oh,
familiar.
it's dead.
It's
Just
still
slams-
breathing.
Sleep.
Yeah, slams into the door. All of a sudden, it just falls to the ground and lays there motionlessly.
Oh my god. Nevercrid, are you?
Where's my ball and cup?
Doesn't care about the bird anymore.
Nevercrid,
I crawl.
I.
Oh,
Oh.
I crawl underneath my bed with ball and cup.
I tried to cast a spell on you to make you fall asleep.
Don't change the topic. Where's ball and cup?
You can have it back in the morning.
But I need to know where it is so I can know it's safe.
I have it.
Insight check on that bullshit. I saw you facing Bim's door and you slammed it as I came in. I'm insight checking the fuck out of that. 16 plus something. Hold on. $20, 30, 20.
Roll a
Okay,
deception.
even if I roll a nat 20, he still wins.
Okay.
Do you have a minus?
I have a 0. And I think evens go to the person inciting.
Yeah, but if you nat 20, that would just like win, right? Because it's a nat 20.
Technically,
I don't
you
think.
can't crit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Nat
skill
20s
check,
don't
so
only.
it doesn't actually
Yeah.
do that.
Like if you get a nat 20 plus 1 on something that needs a 25 like check, it doesn't count. Yeah, so Spirit's lying.
Why are you lying to me? If we're going to be a troop of cold-blooded blue witch killers, you can't lie to your fellow blue-blooded cold witch killer.
They actually do kind of look a little like upset and look down and say, "I'm sorry. It's magical, and I think it's messing with you a bit."
Well, huh. So, nonetheless, where is it?
It
You
is
don't have
safe,
it.
and you can have it back in the morning. I promise. And
I
they
swear,
give like
if you
a
gave
bow.
it to Mina, it will be broken in the morning.
Mina does not have it, I swear.
Insight check.
Okay.
19.
Mina
So-
does
They're
not
telling-
have it.
Yeah, they're telling the truth.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna knock on everybody's door early in the morning to make sure it's safe. But good night, spirits. And then Nebuchadnezzar's gonna turn to, like, go back to bed. Are you gonna stop it?
What did you say?
Oh, I said, are you gonna stop him?
I don't think Spirit felt the need to.
Okay.
This is what we want. Go to bed.
This is the end goal.
Oh no. People are getting what they want. Gross.
It's a little
We
bit of a
can't have
miss,
that.
but we still succeeded.
Okay.
I think
So-
once Mina had confidently heard Nevacred go to bed, she'd like just stick her head out, not even stick her head out, just kind of creak the door open a tiny bit and telepathically communicate to Spirit and just be like, "Thank you so much," and then disappear.
Who's the door that I would assume Nevercrid would knock on first?
Probably Mina's to be a jerk.
No. No, it's not in Mina's room. It would be Bimp's.
Oh,
Because you slammed Bimp's door as I was sending my Raven in to get Ball and Cup.
No, that means nothing.
That's true.
It could be
a little
anywhere, really.
coincidence, you know?
My child mind doesn't understand. Nevocrid.
Does... Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I would have come out from underneath my bed as I hear Nevocred walk away.
Does Spirit have to restart their guarding to get a rest, or does it just continue from the amount of time they had?
I mean, I think that was actively guarding the room.
Yeah, but it was only 2 hours. I need 4.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
That's
you were
actively
guarding
guarding.
it, so it wasn't.
Yeah,
like a
but I
break
don't
in
think
there.
that lasted 2 hours.
Yeah, but you can just continue it.
Yeah, you can just
Uh,
continue.
Oh yeah, I'm
You never
dumb.
stopped.
Okay.
Though, as I come out from underneath the bed, I try it once.
No. Everyone's like, "Oh, good, thank God that's over with. Now we can go to sleep." And then you just hear off in the distance, clack.
Distance.
It's
Whoa.
an 8. It's an 8. I didn't do it, but she tries it once and then doesn't. She doesn't try it again.
I really want me to make a check to see if she hears this, because she would be so sensitive to it right now. Like, she's not gonna do anything about it if she does, but she's definitely gonna, like, twitch.
Well, Bimp missed.
Like,
And
she
missed
rolled
by a
one
lot.
anyway.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was like, Bimp
Yeah, I
missed
rolled-
and missed by a lot.
Yeah, I rolled an 8. I had a +1 to it.
Okay, so you
I
all
rolled
go to
one
bed.
anyway.
Oh,
I just
before
stand there for a few
Neville Crit
minutes.
goes to bed,
Okay.
Neville Crit's gonna get out a piece of paper and write down, "Dear Mina, I'm sorry I kept you up late. I hope we can still be friends." And then he's gonna slide it under Mina's door.
Aww.
Walking past Spirit.
I
Mina
thought Mina
picks
was
it.
next door to me.
Mina is next door because Mina was the most
Oh.
irritated.
Yeah.
Mina picks up the paper under the door and just rips it to pieces.
And then opens the door and
All that-
spits in Nevacred's face.
I was gonna say all that comes back are a pile of ashes.
I think Mina probably at this point will be like in bed, head covered by a pillow to block out all noise, so she probably wouldn't notice it until the morning.
I think that's what was intended anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm standing there for a few minutes still looking, and then like after no one comes out for a while, I slowly close my door up and go back to bed.
Alright. So we something happens in the night.
Terrorists.
No.
Children just can't sleep.
Yeah, tell me, we already know what happened. We just roleplayed it.
No. You're in your dreams. Each of you
Fuck.
is visited that night. Each of you are visited by a different being. That being your god. Now, who would like to go first?
What happens to me if I don't dream?
Oh, you still get visited.
Okay.
Your
It's
god
just
gives
more
you
of a vision. Yeah.
Spirit just randomly falls over face first.
It's like a vision while you're in your trance.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, were you about to say you wanted to go first?
Yeah, but it's fine. You can go first.
Nope, you're going first.
I'll go
Oh.
first. No, I'm
Nope,
joking.
I'm second though.
Well. Okay.
You just go in order of who's on
Actually, I went
the.
to sleep first.
Yeah,
on
I
the
was gonna say
Discord.
I'll either work my way from the bottom up or from the top down. So I don't lose someone.
Change his name to be A in the Discord.
Oh fuck. Now, damn it.
I mean,
You know what?
You
I need a
can-
pee. Nope, I need a pee.
okay.
So yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
So Spirit, as you're watching, your vision fades to black. Around the corners of your vision, you see smoky, like smoky gray come in. So it's like smoke is coming from behind you.
They're
And
gonna
rolling in.
immediately Panic and look at the. They're gonna immediately panic and look at the door when they notice smoke behind them.
Well, your vision faded to black, so
Oh,
you can't see anything.
okay.
So, you see the smoke behind you, and if you turn and look, you see your eyes fall upon. You see a silhouette of someone, and let me just really quick. You see a man, the shape of a man who has broad shoulders. Quite tall. And he says, I'm just reading really quick about him. Like, I have to get in the mindset of everyone. He says to you, "You're doing well, but It is time for you to begin the mission. It seems like you're ready. You must continue to guard those around you. Fight on the front lines and bring glory to my name. You will take down the Blue Witch. In response? Or do you say anything in response?
Why me?
I can see your potential. This, whatever has happened to you, has just made you stronger, whether you see it or not. The fear of failure is just another stepping stone to the path of greatness.
I give a very, faint bow.
He just nods his head once. And then you see the smoke pool up around his feet. And until it encases him completely. And then he is gone. Nevacred. Are you ready?
Yes.
You finally fall asleep. Thankfully. And really quick, not read, but I realized that I clicked away because I'm a fool. So, it goes in ABC order. Okay. So, you see a man. He stands there. Walking, you see it's dark as well, but you see a point of light ahead of you, and then you see it become eclipsed by his silhouette. As he walks, you hear the slight clanking of metal. As you can see his silhouette, you see that he has pauldrons at least. And, see that he has pauldrons, and that he's, see that he has pauldrons ready to speak to you. Like, he looks armored, sorry. And he's ready to speak to you. He just stands there for a moment. Says, "It's nice to see you. Well, seems like you're ready, but sense weakness in you. Any distractions are not permitted. You have one mission. You understand?
Dad? Can I see his face?
No,
Or
it's
is
a
it silhouette?
silhouette.
Dad?
I'm not your father.
Oh.
It is I, Garaku.
Do you know where my dad is? I'm sorry, I don't know if I'll say that. Hold on. I don't know how jovial I should take this. Sorry. Uh, well, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Garriku. Um, by distractions, do you mean these animals, or what? 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 What is in the way of the mission?
He sighs. It seems that you have something that distracts you. Get rid of it.
I think I understand. Do you have any advice beyond that? How long do you think it'll take us to get ready?
And immediately. There's no time to waste. Any dawdling, you just senseless. Go, travel the continent, and gain experience. Then, once you feel ready, or maybe before then, take her on. She is quickly attempting to conquer this continent. There is no time to waste. These parties, this games, the abbots and abbesses. There is no need for such... what's the word? Theatrics. You have a mission, and I expect you to get it done in a timely manner. Are we understood?
Yes, Mr. Garriku.
Good. I will see you again.
Should I look forward to that, or would that only be in the event of failure?
That depends on you.
Well, I don't plan on failing, so I look forward to our next meeting.
He was like mid-turn, and he looked back at you. And then he continues his turn and walks off into the light. Mina, it's your turn.
I am ready.
Okay, let me read on Seminica really quick.
No worries.
Da-da-da-da.
Garriku just shows up like, dude, quit it with the ball and cup.
Really? I don't know how Nevacred took that, but I'm curious to see.
He's gonna ask for it back tomorrow morning. We all know that.
Yeah.
It's the vision of a god. Like, dude, stop.
God comes down and says, "Bro, you got a problem."
Bro, he was listing off the distractions. He didn't mention ball in the cup. He doesn't think it's a distraction. He's gonna
Well,
wake up, kill Mina because he thinks Mina's the distraction from ball and cup.
okay. So Mina, you are walking in a dark corridor in your dream. You hear the splash of water beneath your feet. You realize it's not water, but some sort of tarry substance that begins to suck you down. You're pulled deeper and deeper until you feel a slight falling. Not like the full falling dream, but a little bit of one. Until you're all the way through. You land, and you're in a place surrounded by light. There is someone sitting. You cannot see what they are sitting on, but they sit there. They look at you. They're, again, silhouetted. She says, "Hello, Mina. Please. Get comfortable. Don't look so scared."
I had imagined that Mina, after falling, would probably just like be fully fallen over and like just kind of looks around and hears this voice and kind of slowly gets into a more comfortable sitting position, but doesn't say anything yet.
It's nice to formally meet you. I am Seminica. I hear that you had questions. Let me be the one that answers them.
It just kind of falters for a moment, unsure whether or not the deity in front of her already knows the questions that she had already asked, or if she's supposed to ask them again, and she just kind of goes back and forth on that in her head for a few moments.
Well, the threads of fate are weaving. It does not mean that they are already woven. You can ask and you can everything. Just depends on which thread you choose. Therefore, no, I cannot read your mind. And she, as she says that, you hear a smile on her face.
Right. Mina just is at a loss for words for a few more moments, and like at this point is probably like not even really thinking about it, but is like kind of nervously fidgeting with her hands as she thinks, just to like let out some of the buzzing energy that's going in her head. And she kind of looks up into the silhouette. What about me made you choose me?
Fate can be as equal of the future as it is the past. Knowing what is happening in the past lets you know about the future. What is currently going on affects what will happen. You pay attention to all of that. You're knowledgeable. I like that. You have the opportunity to be one of the strongest chosen. Maybe not in battle, but in mind. I trust that you needn't change anything. Just continue. Follow the threads and weave a tapestry. One that is pleasurable to me.
Mina will nod and stay quiet for another couple of seconds before speaking again. Are you the one who made me this? And she just kind of gestures up towards her face and the eyes.
No, none of us are. It
Do you
is
know?
but another one of your. It is but one of your threads of fate. You can continue to ask your question.
She was about to ask whether or not that they would, or that Sminica would tell them, but that continuation of the answer gives her the kind of feeling like, okay, that was cryptic enough that I feel like she's probably not going to tell me, even if she does know, and she probably knows, but she's probably not going to tell me. So she doesn't continue with that question.
Hmm. Well, continue on your journey. Time is of the essence, I suppose. Of course, everything is happening all at once, but I don't expect you to understand that.
Just kind of looks up and gives a nod of appreciation and understanding, and a little bit of fear, but mostly the first two.
Well, if that is all. She just puts her hand out in front of her, lifts it up, and drops it down, and then you fall, and that's eventually how you're gonna wake up. The feeling of falling. Enton.
They're gods. Why do they have to wake us up that way? That sucks.
It's your turn. I can eat! Anyways.
Your turn. Your god is anime.
That's the
You have the
plot twist
power
I
of
didn't
anime
find out.
and God on your side.
Yeah, I am the most powerful chosen.
In your dream, you see a point of light. Very far away. Eventually. Do you follow the light?
I have a question. With my
Yes.
whole dealio, do I have weird dreams a lot?
Sometimes. You definitely get nightmares. Because of, the horrors that you commit every morning.
I think I stand there for a bit just looking at it, and then I just walk in the opposite direction.
You hit a wall.
Do I know I'm asleep?
Yes.
I think I just sort of sit down where I'm at and wait to wake up.
You see the point of light getting closer, and you feel yourself being dragged against the floor. Basically, the wall that you hit is pushing you closer and closer.
I'm just resigned to my fate now. I'm like, okay, I just sit there and let it drag me to it. I
Eventually,
guess I'm gonna see what this is.
Eventually, the light becomes closer and closer and closer until you can see the silhouette of a man sitting as if he's sitting in a throne. Hello, Quentin. Hear the voice of an.
Hi.
I see that you found a place to you found a place you belong with the other chosen. That is,
Have I?
you have, whether you feel it or not. It seems like you're ready to begin the next step.
But what's next then?
Travel. Help people. Do what you need to do to gain more experience.
Okay.
Travel the continent and defeat the Blue Witch. Time is of the essence. I trust that you will not fail. You have potential. Great things.
Can I sweat in a dream?
Yeah.
I'm so moist.
Can't you just say clammy?
Nope. It's past clammy, mate.
You needn't be so nervous. I am the one helping you. You cannot fail.
Okay then.
He sighs and like face palms. I don't mean that in a threatening way. I mean that in a reassuring way. You cannot. You literally cannot fail.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
I am the god of
Sweating more.
gods. I do say so. And he brings his hand up and he like, you know how you like flick your wrist and like motion like get away from me? He does that and then you feel yourself flying back and then you wake up.
Wow. I kick over a candle and the bed sheets catch on fire.
Oh my god. No.
What do you have a candle on your bed?
I set up a ritual before I go to bed every night.
Yeah, but you have a candle just on your bed?
It's around me.
God.
Dendrick,
Yes.
it is your turn. You're asleep. In your dream. Just darkness. See a white circle form on the ground in front of you. It's like there's a spotlight pointing downwards, but you cannot see where it originates from. From the floor, rising up, see the silhouette of a woman. And she says, "Hello. It is I, Estavina."
Never thought I'd actually see you.
Well, this is the first of hopefully only a few times, but can't wait to see what you.
What expectations do you have of me?
Well, you and your friends will beat the Blue Witch. It's not to say that you will try, but you will. I'm just excited to see how you go about it.
That would make two of us.
Do you have any questions? Anything I can help? I'm not a mind reader.
I wouldn't expect you to be. How can I get better?
Well, travel. The best way that you can garner experience is by learning from other people. I know that you like to create. What better way to figure out ideas than to learn from other people and see what kind of ideas they have and bring them to life? You tend to seclude yourself, but the bonds between you and your friends is great. Use them more. Maybe they have ideas. One day you'll become. It's not so intimidating. Your mother is doing fine. I watch the bond between you, and the distance is only making it stronger.
Why am I here?
You're here simply because I chose you. And I chose you because I see greatness in you. In your heart, you have, well, goodness. You have the capacity to love other people. You don't see that a lot in this world. I do my best to choose someone that I feel can carry what I want in the world. My blessings, my kindness, everything. I see that you can do that too. I see that you do that already. Pleased to watch you. I see how many people you help and touch. Little do you know those are bonds you are forming. One day they will help you.
And I'm excited to try. Nothing.
Good. He smiles and if you ever need me, go ahead and see what I can do. But again, I'm not a mind reader. He smiles as you feel a pressure on your back. Well, you hear her smile, like, as she finishes her sentence. Feel the pressure against your back. Slowly, it becomes heavier and heavier before it feels soft. And then you realize you're laying in bed. So, for Bimp,
Have you read my DM yet?
no, I have not.
Okay.
I will right now. Bimp,
Yes.
you see there's nothing but darkness for you. And then you hear some sounds coming from ahead of you as I'm assuming you take steps towards it.
I mean, they're familiar sounds, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do.
You hear it to your side as you see light coming from, basically it's like an L corridor that you just walked through. And you see a light room just filled with light. See the silhouette, woman sitting down. You also see a completely black silhouette of a chair, ready for you to sit.
approach it. As I'm sitting down, I say, "Hello again."
Hello. Seems like you are getting along swimmingly with the other chosen. She, like, kind of chuckles.
I would say so too.
How do you feel?
Nervous? That, like, the entirety of the world is watching me. And now that my existence is out there, I'm worried what Volo would do.
Well,
I feel like she might be dumb enough to try come after me.
if she is, isn't it great that you have a wonderful group of people with you?
It is. I'd hate to put them in harm's way so early on before she can be taken care of by us.
Well, you never know. And, of course, you will be as well taken care of as you can. The others are getting visited tonight by their own gods. I suppose this is just a check up on you. I can't tell you what is going to happen. I'm not the one that controls that. Even if I was, still couldn't tell you. Do what you feel is right.
I will.
Good. Now, do you have any questions?
Part of me wants to ask why me, but I just feel it'll place even more expectations on me, living up to why you chose me.
Smart girl. Your friends are going to eventually make you feel at home, I believe.
I hope so.
This
I'm already
name,
starting to feel it.
this name of the chosen is a heavy burden to bear, but I trust that you will be strong enough to carry that burden.
I already carry a lot, seeing the things I've seen. But what's more, I'm sure I can handle it too. I think.
You definitely can. So, with that, have a good day, she says as she brings her hand towards herself, like her palm facing herself, and then she motions it outwards. And, like, you can see it on stream eventually. And then you begin to sink down.
As I start thinking, just thank you again for saving me. Say, sink.
And then you sink down and feel where your legs, where you feel them extend out. You feel them be pulled in. And because you sleep in the fetal position. So you basically feel yourself slowly fall into that position. And then feel the heaviness on your side. And you wake up.
Do I still have ball and cup?
Yes.
Or has it been taken? Okay, good. It's important.
Everyone, for once, wakes up at the same time.
Like to the second.
Basically.
To the millisecond.
Yeah.
Is it late for us early bloomers or early for the late folk?
Somewhere in the middle.
Well, now I have a schedule to keep.
I think Mina probably just like shoots up into in her bed as she feels like she's falling, and she like sits up like you do whenever that happens when you're in bed.
Yeah.
And just takes a very deep breath.
Yeah, I rushed to put out the fire.
Morning, Crabbo. I met with her again.
So, you all are welcome to get up and go about starting your days.
I think right away Mina would probably just kind of get up and stick her head out her door just to see if anybody else was doing so. And if nobody else is also doing that, she's definitely going to look to Spirit and just kind of go, Did you? Did you?
A dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of nods and pulls back into her room.
I'm just rushing, quickly putting away my stuff that I laid out for the ritual, and then I like run down to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. So you run out past Spirit.
Yeah, I like door just flies open. I'm running full speed down the hall.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date.
Date with a murder.
It's chicken murder.
Let's
It's fine.
destroy-
Oh, so now chickens aren't people?
Yeah?
Yeah, what about Charles?
It's not a
Again,
people.
he's not a people.
Well,
You're
he
people?
never said he wasn't a people.
I'm so sorry. This is shut up. It was no.
You did this, Slug.
As a
You've
joke.
done this. Yeah, like no one's ever made a joke before that's backfired on them.
Okay, true.
Well. So we'll go. Enton ran off. Mina poked her head out. What is Dendrick doing?
I probably would have gone downstairs for food.
Yeah. It's not quite ready yet. Because you guys woke up early.
Yeah, but I would love to assist, help out with that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't Dendrick one of the early risers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So woke up late in this case.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean you can't help, though.
I like broke into the kitchen and went, sorry, my God, talk to me, I'm late.
Them? Okay.
Casual chosen things.
Yeah. Hashtag just chosen things.
You wouldn't get it. Had to be there. Also, had to be a chosen, so.
Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're not a chosen.
God doesn't like you as much as they like me.
True though.
Anywho, so you guys are oh, what does Nevacred do?
Nevcrid gets up and goes to the washroom to bathe because we haven't. I don't think we've like talked about bathing much, but I'm gonna bathe.
No, we don't bathe.
I know
It's
you
one
guys
of those like implied things.
I bathe every morning after committing murder.
smart.
You don't murder it, you just drain its life until it dies.
Yeah, that's murder. That's what murder is.
Nah.
It's the definition of murder.
Nah. DM says it's not murder, it's not murder.
It's murder.
It's murder.
That's some PETA level arguments.
Wait!
What?
I didn't go to the dragon. I made a mental note of it and everything at the end of at the beginning of the session.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can do so today.
I don't know if I can find it.
What, the dragon or your notes?
The dragon. I don't have notes.
Oh. Well then. Sorry, I'm Discord. So you fuck. Got myself in another one. God damn it. There you go. The course it wasn't uncomfortable, I was just getting really fucking sweaty. Garb is hot. So
That is wink.
thanks. Anyways. So you don't know if you can find the dragon?
I don't know. Were they like cleaning up the festival yesterday, or is that like a today thing?
That's a today thing.
Yeah, I can probably go where they were.
They're not there. But yeah. Okay, we'll get to that. You probably only leave after breakfast anyways, so hopefully. Mina, after poking your head out, what do you do?
I think Nina would probably, for a little while, just kind of sit on her bed and think, because a encounter with a deity that, as far as she can tell, the first time she's had like a proper encounter, she's got a lot of thoughts. But eventually she's gonna notice Nevacred's note, and she'll go over to it, and like, part of her's like, I still want to be grumpy about this, but I also just spoke with a god, so I think I should just get over it because there's bigger shit happening. So she's gonna take some time to write a note in return that just says, it's not that big a deal. We can still be friends. And then she's gonna make a little envelope and find the flattest of her candy bugs to tuck in the envelope, so that as what she would think would be a peace offering, and she has does not think about the fact that putting a bug in the note might be misconstrued as like passive aggressive, so she just does it anyway.
Okay.
And then she goes over to the door and slips it underneath Nevacred's door.
Okay. Imp, what do you do?
Not time for breakfast yet. It's not like it's the first time I've chatted with Celestia. It's kind of just I vibe in bed until it's breakfast.
Alright, Nevacred. What do you do?
I
Oh yeah,
get out
after
of the shower.
after your shower, yes.
Nevacred's just gonna be in his Boy Scout uniform and go straight outside and build her weather rock and figure out the weather forecast for the day.
Alright. Spirit, what do you do after your vision?
After learning their lesson from last night, is gonna scooch over to the wall instead of directly at the door. And then they're going to open their locket and play with the ring inside. And by play, I mean kind of just like fiddle with it.
Okay. Anyone want to do anything before we go on a short break?
What's the weather forecast for this day?
Yeah, what's the weather forecast? I shake my globe.
Sunshine.
Lit.
Quite literally.
I come into the dining hall with everyone and go, "Hey guys, it looks like it's gonna be sunny today." With my orb.
Okay. Anything else? No?
Dang that.
Okay.
I think we good.
Break time. I got a potty. 10 minutes. Reconvene.
Gray.
Yeah?
What time are we ending?
10:30.
I might need to dip before that because when I gave my answer originally to just go later, that was before I realized that every Thursday I have a 9 a.m. class.
You can't go to 10:30?
Motherfucker, I require a lot of sleep. So, I will go to 10:30 maybe tonight. I don't
We
know. I
could
haven't been sleeping
make
well.
it end at 9:30 or 10 instead of 10:30.
Yeah. It's up to y'all. You guys can discuss it while we go on BRB.
Okay.
operator? They can't hear you right now.
We're all
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
roleplay
really good
going to
record.
therapy after talking to gods.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear you now.
Oh dang! Did they hear all those slurs I just said?
No.
No, but God did.
Which one? Hayfears?
All of
My
them.
god?
All of them.
No.
Well, mine's sort of in charge of them all,
Miku.
and he seemed to be cool with whatever I
God.
did.
The god above all of them. Hatsune Miku.
Wow.
Are we in post game now?
Yes.
Think? Okay.
I have chocolate
Why?
because I ate chocolate.
Oh.
Is it
Why?
alright if I dip? Then my back is killing me.
No,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Oof.
How did you like the session?
It was certainly a session.
I was expecting the gods bit at the end.
Like the juxtaposition of like childlike squabbling and then they all go to bed and talk to gods was
Yeah, the absolute chaos into
Yeah.
you need to do things.
I mean,
Yep.
if I was the gods and I saw the
I like-
people I chose doing that, being
Yeah,
idiots
I
like
was-
that, I think they needed a bit of a reminder too.
Yeah, I was about to say they saw us fighting like the children we are and stepped in and were like, no.
Stop it.
You have
Get
a
some help.
big important purpose in life. Now go do it, stupid.
Hey guys, can you actually not be a bunch of idiots? Thanks.
We chose wrong. I'm gonna dip now.
Called the chose wrong game.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night.
Fun.
Yep.
God, you're so right.
Eriku being like, dude, stop it.
Dude, stop.
I legitimately had to mute my mic because I was giggling so much at the idea of a god coming down and being like, I get you like the cup, like ball and cup, but you've got to knock it off.
Just
It's
makes
not
things
even that.
hypocrite.
I get that it's probably not actually that, but in my brain that was all I could think.
Yeah.
That's clearly what it was.
It's funnier to think of it that way.
Addiction. Addiction.
Yeah.
Oh, also, a completely unrelated question to this specific session, but I did have a curiosity about the bug bag.
Yes.
Does it change the texture of the candy?
Yeah.
So it's crunchy like a bug?
Yep.
Perfect.
What? Why?
That's. Who wants this?
Me, I do.
That just got
Why?
worse. Why is that a thing?
Oh. Mina's not against eating regular bugs because she's probably read books about how bugs can actually be really good for you and they're full of protein.
Oh my
So
god.
she's not grossed out by eating bugs, and me personally in real life was really hoping that because I just the idea of her just snacking on loudly crunchy bugs and being like, "What's the problem? It's candy. What are you guys freaking out about?"
Also, that's like not how you described it when we first made
Well,
the
there was no
bug.
description of texture.
It was described as being just candy, just like a peanut butter
Yeah, the
cup
Well, it was
candy.
described as the taste of being tasting just like candy, but
the woman ate it no problems. We heard no crunchy noises.
maybe it was a worm.
Ew.
That's even worse. Don't do that.
I no longer like this conversation.
I didn't like it from the start. It was a bad one.
I needed to know.
No.
Did you?
Yes, it was very important to me.
I needed to know the exact opposite of what it became. What
Well,
it
knowledge
is.
has a price, and that was a price I wasn't willing to pay.
Mina is a seeker of knowledge.
Yeah,
He's
but are
willing to
you
pay
Mina?
no, but it was still important. I need to stay in character. I'm a method actor. Don't you know? I literally live my entire life for the rest of the time we're playing this campaign. I am going to live my life as Mina Dendron. That's
I
how
mean, it's respectable.
acting works.
You know what? I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you guys have any questions after the session? No? Cool. Tell me one thing you liked. We'll go in order. Bimp, what did you like?
The ball and cup scene, we're taking it away, but like only because I was planning on just doing like this whole reveal, having it, like revealing Bimp's, scar to like the party and like just the hallway impromptu because she was tired, and then it just went into chaos. I'm just standing there like, man, reveal, and then being dying of laughter because of what was happening.
Valid. Valid. What about you, Dendrick?
I enjoyed just a little bit more of those character interactions, letting people be themselves as their character. Plus, talking to gods is kind of fun.
True.
N10.
That's me.
What'd you like?
Nothing.
Okay. Mina.
It was all pretty fine.
Honestly, like, I said it before, but the juxtaposition of "shut up with your ball and cup" and then speaking to God, or speaking to gods, like, I just loved that whole scenario. It was fun to start off with, but then when it immediately then transitioned to like one of the most serious notes that we've hit so far was like the perfect kind of whiplash where it's like, we're just a bunch of kids, but remember, you're also like some of the most important people on the continent right now. So that was really good.
Good, good. I'm glad. That's one of my
This
favorite.
session also reminded me that you didn't let me be an actual god for this game, and I'm salty about it still.
Good. What about you, Nevercred? What did you like?
I liked spending time with my friends.
Gross.
Ew.
I felt that whole scene was
Someone
funny.
cool give us an answer?
Well, no. Everybody's already given an answer except for me, and I'm not cool, so I don't know what you
I
want.
think cool is relative.
I have some cool relatives. My uncle's pretty cool.
I will stab you.
My uncle's pretty cool.
That sounds illegal.
Anyways,
It's not illegal to have cool uncles.
Nevercred,
No, just
you were
stab people.
you were saying about what you liked about the session?
I thought it was fun, like getting to. I think it was just like a good like expositional, like episode in air quotes. Um, I think everybody playing with fire was kind of cute, and it really is like an interesting juxtaposition of like lighthearted kid stuff with like the end of the world. Uh, yeah, sticky marshmallows was my answer. My final answer: sticky marshmallows on ball and cup. Cup and
Disgusting.
balls with sticky hands.
Sticky cup and ball marshmallow. Number 15.
Okay. Now we're gonna ask
Cupping-
the same question, but saying what you didn't like. So, we'll start with you, Nevercred. What didn't you like?
Oh, I didn't like that my boss let like his friends stay at the bar late, so I had to close late and then be late for the session and drive home for the first 20 minutes and not really know what's going on. Pass. Come back to me. I have to think critically.
Mina.
I don't really know. I have a hard time coming up with like dislikes just because I tend to be really excited about getting to play no matter what. Um, but like, I guess there are times that like as a group we get very distracted, and
What?
a lot of the times it's perfectly fine, but then sometimes we sit for like 5 to 10 minutes completely out of nowhere, and it that like bugs part of my brain, but it's not usually a big deal at all.
Now, are you talking about out of character distractions or in character distractions?
Mostly like out of character distractions. If it's in character, it's usually like a character moment, like they're being distracted, but it's a character thing, so it's fine. But like out of character distract, because I mean, I'm not like everybody has to be in character the entire time or else it's bad, that would be overbearing. But like there are some times where we get very, very out of it for a while, but it's usually rare that it actually is a thing that like gets to be annoying. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's one thing you didn't like, Ent?
I don't know. It's hard to be Enton.
You do a really good job.
He's just like never having a good time. Everyone's like, hey, good luck with all that stuff you gotta do on your own. And it's really hard, but you gotta do it or else it sucks and it's gonna be the worst thing. It's like, oh, okay.
You can, I mean, character development.
Yeah. I love the god being like, I see you finally found a place where you belong. And I was like, what? Did I? He's like, yes, you did.
Actually, true, most Enton thing ever.
I'm saying you
look
did, so you
around.
did. Just listen to me.
Um, that's I understand it being hard. If you want to like sit and like talk about Enton a little bit more, like so that we can get you as in character as possible and like kind of brainstorm his future together, we can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I feel like usually it's fine because, like, I am Enton. I am anxiety, but a person. And Anton's just that, but without the ability to ignore it enough to be a person. So usually my only problem is like, I'll be in scenes and I'll be like, Anton is too anxious to do anything here, but I feel like I can't just sit around and do nothing the entire session, so.
That's very valid.
I think I usually find places to put Anton in there, though.
Mm-hmm. Dendrick,
Yes.
what did you not like?
There's no direction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still significantly early in the campaign, so there's not going to be a serious direction yet. So
Mm-hmm.
minor.
Yeah, hopefully that should be solved next session. It depends on you guys.
We joke about all going to therapy, but like I think after basically being kicked in the butt by our gods, like, hey, go do your job, we'll probably try and go do that.
Last time we played Chosen, in our last Chosen campaign, we did go to therapy.
2 of the party members went to therapy.
Yeah, one of us went to therapy and then dragged me into it.
And then
Blake.
you dragged them.
I did drag them. I trash talked them to the therapist's face right in front of them. Good times.
Bimp,
What
same
Mina
question. Oh, okay. That was easy.
Yeah.
Staples button. That was easy.
That's what I thought about.
Got spicy Cheetos.
Oh, you got spicy fingies.
Hey, hot Cheetos.
Why are you eating hot Cheetos?
Those hot Cheetos are good.
I'm hungry.
Can
Why
I
are
lick
you
them?
hungry?
Because I couldn't eat for like 3 hours.
What? Why couldn't you eat for
That's
3
not
hours?
a long time
Medication!
to not eat, though. Is that a long time for normal people to not eat?
Well, I didn't eat for 4 hours, but
Again, I don't know what a normal person thinks a long time to not eat is.
Well, just like think about how many hours you're awake in a day and divide that by 3, and you should be eating that like every that many hours. Like once when you wake up, and then Yeah, that's a normal meal schedule.
Yeah, I don't do that.
We don't do that here.
I don't eat here. I like to do a thing I call meal lights.
Which is just string cheese and Gatorade.
String cheese is gross.
That was the string cheese or the cheese sticks person.
Wait, cheese sticks or string cheese?
The same
Cheese
thing.
sticks, but it's like string cheese, but like it's not stringy.
Oh, that sucks. That's gross. I like cheese sticks where they're like not weird, soft, goopy cheese. They're like, hard, like cheddar or pepper jack or something. I love cheese.
Yeah, we know you're white.
So good. Why'd they make cheese so good if they didn't want me to like it?
That's fair. Does anyone want to say anything?
Anything?
Anything, yeah.
I definitely would just like to say that I am super enjoying this, and I am very, very glad that when this was starting up properly, I actually asked if I was still going to be able to be involved, because I'm super enjoying myself, and y'all are great, and I'm super happy to be a part of this.
Aw, sappy.
Yay.
I know it's cringe, but I'm a cringe
Kinda
person.
loser.
I show all my feelings.
Ew.
Ugh. I agree though.
What are those?
They're those things that people usually put in that little, like, black space that normal people would call a heart. People like us don't need to worry about that, though.
Let's see.
No.
My mouth is spicy.
That's what you get.
First your fingies and now your mouth, huh?
Yeah.
What next?
Probably my butt.
Yeah, sounds accurate.
Yummy.
Oh. Please shut up.
What? I didn't say anything.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, that's pretty rude, Slug.
Yeah, I agree.
Shut up, Slug.
Yeah. Get him.
I think the thing I didn't like about today, I don't know. Didn't actively dislike anything.
We took away your ball and cup.
Yeah, they get to play ball.
No,
and
I
cup
think
more.
that's fun. I think that's like a good thing. But like, I don't I don't know the wording I'm trying to hit, but I don't think there's ever anything I actively dislike about the campaign itself, or like how necessarily the campaign's being run. I can definitely see where Dendrick's coming from and that there's little structure, but I assume it's going to be that problem's going to kind of be resolved literally after this session because we just finished exposition phase. Uh, but like the reason I don't mind the lack of structure is because role playing minutia with everybody is so fun. Um, and the only thing I ever actively dislike about sessions lately is like my own performance where I'm like, oh, I wish I could go back and like have played this differently. Like I wasn't expecting the gods thing, so like I had no idea what to say or ask. Like obviously I would have like I think I would have asked, why did you choose me? But I didn't like think about it. And I'm gonna assume like I guess that's like how Nevocrit like was too. He's like I didn't know this was gonna happen, so I didn't think about it. But like
Also, I
and
see it for Nevocred specifically. Um, he probably didn't ask because his god was kind of really fucking intimidating.
True.
Like compared to everyone else's, like yeah, his god was a little intimidating.
He was
Yeah.
intense.
I didn't ask because I made the active choice that what's my character's name? Enton? And I was like, yeah, Enton was like scared to know. Like Enton doesn't want to know why he was chosen. Everyone in the group seems really like gung ho about finding out why them, but he's like, I don't want to know. What if it's something bad? Like, what if it was just random? Like, they're like, oh, I don't know, because I could, and I wanted to see what you would do about it. I don't know. And
Oh,
it's
that'd
not
be
like,
funny.
oh, because you were the one that could do it. No, it's just like, you know,
Thought it'd be fucking funny, man.
yeah.
No,
But
that's
like,
me.
you know, every group needs that one loser in it to bring the average down, so it's more relatable, you know.
Did you like your gods and goddesses? Like how they acted?
I definitely did.
They were appropriate. Yeah.
That's good. What about you, Dendrick? I didn't hear you answer.
Or
Huh?
what?
Oh, for if you liked like how you felt about your god. Like, did you enjoy how they were played?
I don't think I have any strong feelings because I think as the character, it would be something that I would need is just soft comfort. As a player, I think that it's an interesting having the character I'm playing be underneath that god is going to be interesting. Um, no strong feelings.
Did you even realize that you were doing things in the name of her?
No.
You know what? I didn't either until I said it. Or like, you know, that it could be twisted as such.
Yeah, and Gray just goes, ooh.
Oh, that's spicy. I like it.
Like the character that just seems genuinely nice and like they're just going around to kind of do nice things for the sake of doing nice things is
Doesn't
under the god of like being nice.
the goddess of love and bonds. By the way, how do you guys like this background sound going on right now?
It's very vibey.
Very peaceful. I have the Irish Coast playing.
It's pretty cool.
One.
I liked my god. My god definitely seemed like the like leader of a pantheon, where he's just like really arrogant and full of himself and like narcissistic.
Like his speech was very quick. He basically just said, "You're gonna do it because I'm the one who's telling you you're gonna do it," and then he
Yeah,
moved
he
away.
literally said, "I'm the one backing you, so you literally can't fail even if you try." You're like, oh,
Yup.
okay then. So all you
Which makes
idiots
me
have a chance at
wonder.
failure, but I don't. Wrecked.
I can't
Yeah,
I can't wait until you guys get to the end of the campaign and I can tell you things.
Is it all the stuff that I already know?
Kind of, but more.
I feel like I've been sort of piecing together the more.
Oh, I was really tempted on them, like throwing an effigy of the Blue Witch into the bonfire.
oh,
But I was like, that's a little intense.
yeah, that had been kind of culty.
You should have done
Uh,
it.
I was literally considering having Mina like lean over to one of the other chosen like before the fire was lit and going, if they like throw someone on the fire, I'm totally out.
It wouldn't have been her, it would have been an effigy.
Yeah, but I mean, it still would have been culty.
That's fair.
I love how we're all just like children and we just started playing. Like, they handed us a stick each and we were like, yeah, let's light them on fire. And like, we just started playing with fire and everyone's like, oh, look at them. Isn't that so quaint?
Look, these brilliant children playing with fire on a giant wooden stage.
Like a bunch of 9-year-olds just waving around flaming sticks.
I completely didn't even think about that.
You all are varying in ages.
Yeah, but we're like 9 on average.
Yeah.
The youngest person is 9. What are you talking about on average?
What? Aren't you younger than that?
Aren't I 9?
I thought you were 9 and I was 1 year older
I
than
think
you.
you're like 8.
No, I'm 9.
Uh,
I think Mina's the oldest, but I'm not sure.
How old's
I'm
Mina?
11.
14?
15. I like 14 or 15 was where I was kind of imagining her at.
How old's Dundrick? I always forget.
Like 14.
So if Mina's 15, she's the oldest. Because I think Nevercred's like 12?
Like 10, I think. Actually, I don't know.
How do you? Okay.
I thought I was 10, but now saying 12, like, it hit that spot in my brain that was like, that sounds better. Yeah, it's 12. Always trust the that's better spot in your brain.
Okay, well.
I'm 11.
But yeah, so game time is, or not game time, post game is almost over. Does anyone want to say anything in the last minute and a half?
Anything.
Oh my
No, we
god.
already did that joke earlier.
I can't believe you reusing content like that.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Get original, idiot.
Don't use the last minute to make fun of each other. What did someone else want to say?
I know what to do.
I'm
That's all we ever
excited to
do.
see how the different chosen's behaviors change after the meeting with their god. I want to see if there's any major paradigm shifts in how people like act and interact with others.
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to everyone's reactions to the fact that they just talked to gods.
I'm. It's gonna be funny because this isn't new to Bimp. She's
I
done
think
it many times
technically
before.
it's not new to any of us. We've all been contacted by our gods.
Yeah,
Like,
contacted and what we did there. That's why I literally asked like familiar noises. I've had that level of communication before.
Well, some of us aren't used to that.
Hat nerds.
Well, some of us don't get to talk to our gods on a regular basis.
What? You don't just call up your god and be like, "Hey yo, what up, homegirl?"
Yeah, Garrick would murder me if I did that. Hey, what up,
It's your
homegirl?
boy, Skinny Venus.
Nice.
And that's where we end it.